Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of FFGLive. My name's Evan, and I'm joined here today by none other than Alex Davey and Luke Eddy, the two designers, developers of Star Wars Legion.
Indeed.
So,
greetings.
are we good on sound? Do we have sound?
Can everyone hear us?
All right. Hey, can everyone hear us? Good. All right.
We're notorious for that bug when we
Yeah.
open. But
True.
So we have here this wonderful Geonosis terrain board. As you may
Beautiful.
have guessed, we're going to be showcasing the Clone Wars core set that's going to be coming out late in the third quarter this year. So, Alex and Luke, what have we got here today? Tell us a little bit about the armies, the scenario, what's going to be shown on the table.
yeah, we will do that. We're super excited to be here and do
Absolutely.
this.
Yeah.
Looking forward to, I don't know, spoiling a few more stuff, showing the game off to people.
Heck yeah.
Alex, you got some robots over there.
I do. I got some Robo Boys, some Roger droids. For the audience, we are going to be playing a little 500-point throwdown. We're once again using the Operation Take the Hill 500-point 3x3 rule set.
Yep. Which you can find online on the website.
Yeah, under support.
Because that's an official organized play format.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be leaning on that a little bit, but we kept it nice and simple for as befits sort of a core set clash. We're just playing battle lines, clear conditions, and key positions.
Yes.
So you can see on the board we've got 3 pieces of terrain marked with our objective markers, and that is what we will be fighting over. Whoever controls those, whoever has more unit leaders in range of those at the end of the game will be the victor.
Yes.
I am going to hope to flood these clones with superior numbers, and
not-
perhaps collect a new lightsaber for my lovely.
but not or quantity but not quality over there, Alex.
Well, you know, quantity has a quality all its own.
Oh, I see. So, important to note, we are playing with the contents of one core set
Yep.
plus one expansion of clones for me and one expansion of battle droids for Alex.
Yeah, so this would be what it would look like if you and your friend split a core set, and then you each bought one more box of troopers. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty easy way to get a lot of boys on the table, and it's a great look at what's going to be available relatively soon for people everywhere.
Right. And yeah, if you split the cost of the core set between you, it'd be like $75 each
It's a good deal.
for this. Yeah.
That's
Good
not
deal.
bad. It's
That's
a pretty
definitely a
good
good
leg
deal.
up on starting a new faction.
So, show us a little bit about the specifics of the armies and what upgrades we're looking at here.
So, obviously, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
I'll put him right there for you guys.
boy.
Most people have, if you're online, you've caught his stats already. He's a pretty cool guy. Obviously, he has the new keyword Surasu Mastery because he's a Surasu Master. Very good at the defensive lightsaber art form. So he can use the deflect ability while using Guardian as well. He's got Guardian 3 on there, which is pretty sweet. Also, we've got him decked out with some upgrades. We've got Force Guidance, which Alex and I talked about during Worlds, but there you can see the card in full. Also, he has a training slot, which is pretty sweet for a Force user, not something we've had before.
Yeah, it gives you some really interesting options.
Yeah, and like immediately out of the gate, there's a lot of training upgrades that are really great for Force users.
Yeah.
In particular, we've got Tenacity. So that will give him a edge in melee against Grievous. We're just chopping up battle droids. And then last of all, we've got a new Force Power upgrade card that has not been spoiled yet.
Ooh.
Yes, called Hope. And that is a light side only card that is going to give a Force user Inspire 1. Just a pretty basic but flavorful ability. It's only 3 points. It's a nice option for your extra, Force slots, because you don't always necessarily fill those out with Force powers, especially expensive ones that exhaust. So that's a nice little option there.
Yeah, people are pretty excited about that. They're also saying hello there to Obi-Wan.
Yes, hello there.
Hello there.
General
Nice.
Kenobi.
So so that's Obi-Wan all decked out. He's going to be using his Master of the Force, of course, to keep Force guidance going all game, and hopefully get in there and swing his lightsaber a bunch. So that's my commander. That's Obi-Wan there.
Makes sense.
And then, of course, we have the Bark Speeder,
Yeah.
which we recently had an article about. This one has a lot of different weapon options. You can run it by itself, of course, and it has some decent firepower, especially for only 75 points. But we've also got the Bark Twin Laser Gunner on there, riding in the sidecar. And that's going to give him some more dice. That is fixed front and rear, so it can shoot behind it if it wants. And it does reduce its speed by 1, which in a lot of ways, actually, when you're decking it out with all this firepower, is better, because you can move in a little more slowly and line up those shots rather than, just zipping around as more of a harasser. This is more of a weapons platform now at this point.
Especially on a 3x3, it's a good choice because you've got...
Right, I don't actually want to go that fast. Exactly, yeah. So that's the Bark Speeder there with its weapon. You can stay tuned for an upcoming article that will show off the other 2 crew upgrades for the Bark Speeder.
That's right.
And then as far as my clone troopers go, we've got 3 units of those, as we talked about. These boys are expensive, so not decked out with a whole lot. One of them has no upgrades attached to it. Another one is going to have the DC-15 Phase 1 Trooper, wielding that DC-15 long rifle. You'll notice this is very similar to a DLT. You got the range 1 to 4, 2 red, but this says critical 1, so it can sort of punch through that cover a little better. Not as effective versus vehicles, but still a crit is nice. That'll get through armor. And then I have 1 unit of my clones with the Z6. And that's the Z6 we all know and love, of course.
Lots of white dice.
Exactly. Lots of white dice.
Now, the nice thing about these new factions is they play with surge tokens. They play with this kind of augmentation ability, and Force Guidance comes in handy. Once you hand out a few surge tokens, and of course clones can share,
Here, let's throw some of those in there.
those Z6 shots become a lot more potent. They also have access to fire support. So the clones can really coordinate their efforts to line up some pretty dang devastating dice pools.
Yeah, fire support with the Z6 is nothing to joke about.
It's no joke.
So, do we have any questions, comments?
Well, really quick, just
Concerns?
for anyone who may not know what these are, could you explain what those surge tokens do, since you referenced them?
Yeah, so a surge token can be spent by an attacker after rolling dice to convert a single surge symbol to a hit symbol. And that's on a 1-to-1 basis. So if you have 2 surge tokens, that could potentially be 2 surge symbols that are converted. And then on defense, similarly, the unit that's defending can spend a surge token, to change a surge result on a block die or a defense die to a block result. And surge tokens can also be used while a unit is using the Guardian keyword. So the Guardian unit can also spend surge tokens they have to improve their die results.
Yeah, could you show it on the die, kind of what you mean?
Oh, yeah. So here's a surge symbol.
Yep.
So if I have 1 surge token, I can spend that token to turn that to a block as if I had that on my chart.
Perfect.
It's not any number. So if I had 2 dice like that, but only 1 token, I would only convert 1 by spending the symbol.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's how that goes.
All right.
Cool. So, Alex, if you want to talk about your stuff, just pass me your cards, and I'll put them in the little tray here.
I'll give you...
So our viewers at home.
These.
All right, who are we talking about first here?
Let's talk about the Grievous.
The Grievous.
Let's talk about
The general.
the Supreme Droid Army's commander.
Sinister cyborg.
He is
Roger.
no joke. He's a lot of fun. When we were designing him, we were trying to represent someone who can go toe-to-toe with the Jedi, but who has arrived at that ability through entirely different means. He has no, particular strong connection to the Force. He has no Force powers, but he is chock-a-block with cybernetic upgrades. He's dedicated his entire life to becoming the perfect warrior. And he was trained by Count Dooku, as we know, to combat Jedi. So he has a lot of Jedi-like abilities with a twist. He does not have a deflect. He can't bounce blaster bolts back at those who attack him. But he can still use his lightsabers to block them. So he's got block. He's a pure cybernetic organism, so he's very adept at quickly clambering up walls and scaling vertical surfaces. So he's got the scale ability rather than the jump ability.
You can climb up here.
He's very
do you want to explain what scale does?
Yeah, so scale's pretty interesting. Before or after a move action, he gets to make a free clamber move, essentially. And he doesn't roll dice for it. And he also ignores difficult terrain. So he's incredibly mobile. And unlike jump, which is an action, scale's not an action.
It's always on.
It's always on, so it can be used multiple times per turn.
Yep.
So you can go up, you can go across, you can go back down all in one fell swoop. So he's incredibly mobile, and he plays around with vertical terrain in a way that we haven't seen before, which I think is really fun. He's also just armed to the teeth. He's got 4 trophy lightsabers. That model can be built in a bunch of different ways, but he can be built with 4 arms and 4 lightsabers, and that's reflected with his Arsenal 2 and his big attack pools. He's also sporting his blaster pistol.
Yes.
And he has Relentless. I don't believe anyone's seen the Annihilator yet, but it is quite a solid.
So there's his armament option.
It's quite a solid option for him. He is not going to want to shoot into heavy cover if he can help it, but he's very mobile, and if he can get some shots into light or no cover, he can really put the hurt on.
Running and gunning.
Yep, and he does have critical.
But also note that range band there. I think that's an unusual range band for a weapon.
Very true. No, that's kind of the fun thing. In the show and in the films, you see him frequently engaging with multiple opponents.
Right.
So it is entirely possible that Grievous can be in a melee with one unit and firing out of that melee into another unit.
Well, yeah, let's talk about the versatile keyword there. That's exactly what that does. Yep. It basically lets that weapon be used as a range attack while they're engaged.
Yep, and it can also be used in the melee as well if you decide that you want to.
Which is on theme because if you've ever watched a show, Grievous loves just pulling out a blaster right in the middle of a lightsaber fight right out of from behind his back.
He's a sneaky guy like that.
He's not afraid to play dirty.
No, that's kind of his main deal. So he's pretty well matched with Obi-Wan.
Yeah, and they have a somewhat similar upgrade card suite. Obviously, Grievous is not a Force user, but he is training as well.
Yeah, he has training. He has the command slot, so he is rocking Hunter because he does want to hunt down those Jedi.
Yeah, well, and he has the Jedi Hunter.
And he has
keyword.
Jedi Hunter as well, so he's kind of doubling down on being that Jedi assassin. He's going to hope to defeat his nemesis Obi-Wan here on the battlefield.
And you mentioned he also has command slots. 2 in this case. We have 1 card equipped to them, and this is new.
Yeah, aggressive tactics. This is a real linchpin card for the Separatist faction. This is going to be something that you can lean on with your AI and your coordinate to give a lot of orders out. This is the faction that really gives more orders out than any other, just through its sort of natural synergies and keywords. So I'm hoping every turn to be able to give 4 orders out and accrue 4 surge tokens. That's going to help my very fragile, very uninspiring units punch above their weight, and it's also going to help Grievous himself him having access to those surge tokens.
Right, because if he's not fighting a Jedi, or if he doesn't have a dodge token handy, he does not convert any surges.
Right, and so that's going to help him on the offense and on the defense. So that's a useful thing for him to have, and just a very solid Separatist card.
Yeah, speaking of your fragile, less than effective core units here, should we talk about those?
Yeah, I just bought a lot of them because that's kind of how to make them work, at least in my experience. You have a big enough die pool, you support them with enough surge tokens, they can actually start to be pretty effective.
Yeah, and you have an extra B1 droid in each of your forces, don't you?
Yep.
For only 6 points.
Yeah, I brought this list up to 495 points, and I basically crammed as many B1s in it as possible because I am going to outnumber you pretty substantially on the field here.
Oh, do you want to hand me the upgrade card for the carbine there?
Oh, sure. Yeah, this is the sort of basic.
So you have 2 units with this.
Yep.
Just 3 black instead of a white. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And then you have 1 unit with the rocket launcher.
Yeah, that's going to give me a little extra range. It's going to maybe allow me to split fire into a unit that's out in the open.
People were speculating
slightly
about
better
what dice this would roll.
Yeah, it's
Red, black,
solid.
black, pretty good.
And the nice thing is it's not cumbersome, so I can move and shoot. It does exhaust, so it does have that disadvantage.
Which can be quite the disadvantage if you don't give that squad an order.
Yeah, that's the one issue. That's why I didn't go too heavy into rocket launchers.
They can see the points.
Because especially in the Separatist faction, if you can't give them orders, their AI is going to compel them to make an attack, which means they're not going to be able to.
They'll just fire that rocket up.
They're just going to fire it at range 4, and then there's nothing you can do about that.
Yep.
You got to
it's exhausted. Yeah.
exactly. You got to keep an eye on those
Yeah.
B1s.
Keep an eye
They're
on
not so
that
bright.
rocket squad.
They're not so bright without good leadership.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cheap heavy weapon option there at only 20 points.
And then I went all in on a big expensive Droideka unit. They're a powerhouse
you
unit.
Gotta.
They cost a lot, but they are very very
Look at those
brutal.
main weapons there.
Yeah, they've
So
got.
there's 2 in a squad. So that attack is 2 red, 4 black, suppressive. That's pretty good.
Joke. Yeah, the suppressive is really nice. I've given them HQ uplink in case I can't get an order to them. They can aim and fire, so they won't be losing their efficacy. My one big worry with them is they're not very good in melee combat, particularly against someone like Obi-Wan. They don't get to use their shield tokens in melee combat.
Correct.
They don't have a melee attack.
No.
So that's exactly where you don't want them to be. So part of my job here today is going to be to use them effectively without getting them sliced and diced by the Jedi. So it turns out Jedi are a match for droidekas.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, before we get started, someone asking if we can show the command cards. We'll show them during the gameplay.
Yeah, hang on. Settle down, all right?
Just 1 second. Just 1 second.
Play those cards.
An important question.
Yes.
What color are you gonna paint Grievous's lightsabers?
Ooh, that is a good
Are you
question.
gonna go with
It
the
depends on
canon,
who
2 blue,
he-
2 green,
Yeah,
or
I
are you
don't
gonna branch out?
There's
a little
4
bit?
of them, so you got a lot to.
Yeah.
You got a lot of options.
I mean,
there.
and that's just the ones you see. He's got a whole collection.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he's got
Sometimes he
got
brings
him
the,
in his cloak.
the yellow ones.
yeah,
Sometimes
he
he
actually.
brings-
Yeah, that's true. He actually. It depends on the occasion.
Yeah.
I don't know that he has a red one.
You think he
in
picks
his
them out
collection.
like he has like
But maybe.
a row of like
Maybe.
lightsabers, like watches, you know? Like,
Maybe
this
Dooku
one-
gave him an old red lightsaber.
No, well, this one I haven't used
For
it so
his
much.
birthday?
Yeah,
for his birthday.
yeah, hand me downs.
Like that. Hey, Grievous, I got you a present.
Perfect. And then one other question:
Yeah.
do any of these miniatures move? Like,
Ooh, good
That's
question.
a good question, actually. I don't know. Was this one?
that one does not, because that's a
would be
3D
Glued
print.
it?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
Actually, I'll tell you what. At some point here, we'll go grab an unpainted plastic perversion. This is resin. You know, this is one of our early ones. But
Right.
we'll grab the actual product and show people how it moves. Oh, sorry. All right, we're gonna
Yeah.
get it. We're gonna get it centered for you. There you go.
Yep. So the car
nice.
kind of like flips around behind it, right?
Yeah. We'll show you guys that in
Yeah.
a little later on here once we grab one.
Yep.
But yes, we do have a moving one.
All right. All right.
Cool. Alex, should we get started?
Let's do it.
Let's
so,
get started.
Well, you're blue players. You got
I'm-
the first
I'm-
drop.
I'm blue. I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel good about it.
I mean, it meant I got to put out the KP tokens.
you
the
do have
key
an
position
advantage there
tokens.
for sure.
And
I'm
as
gonna
these-
have to come to you.
As
Yeah.
these guys are setting up, feel free to throw your questions about
Yeah.
the set or Legion in general.
Yeah, we're gonna try and set up quick here.
in
but,
the Twitch or YouTube streams. I'm watching those, and I'll go ahead and ask those questions.
So let's get going. So yeah, we're playing as we said, the Take the Hill scenario, and the battle lines is very similar to normal battle lines. We each chose an edge, and the other player had the opposite edge, and we get range 1 is our deployment zone. Range 1 from that edge.
Indeed.
So I've got a nice piece of terrain here to kind of stay behind. I wish I could start deep inside here and just come out this way, but I'm going to have to sort of run across here to
Yep.
get to this point.
True
This
story.
one was within, or not within, but it was inside of range 1, so I couldn't choose this for my KP piece of terrain, so I went with these 2 barricades over here. So we're going to be fighting over those. Alex chose this one over here, so he's just going to move up to that and try and hold here. So we're going to be doing a lot of fighting right in the middle here. So I want to get some clones ready to start the trek over there.
So here's a question for you, Alex. That's he set up.
Yeah.
Are the droids' core trooper units still bound to a 6-unit max for 800-point games?
Yes, they are. But because each unit is so much bigger,
Right.
you end up with a lot more miniatures on the table.
Because each individual unit is.
Yeah, each unit can max out at 8 miniatures
8
instead of
over there.
6. So
Right.
you're looking at 12 more
Yeah.
E1s on the table. They're also very inexpensive, so you can take more supports, more
Sure.
heavies, especially in so at some point in the future if they get a commander that's less than 175 points, you can really start to see some maxed out
Hey,
armies.
Alex.
Yeah,
We should talk about terrain quick.
let's do it.
Do you want to say barricades and rocks are heavy, whereas these bits are light?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, cool.
That should do us well.
Sure. So that'll be good for me because at least I can start these guys in here. Light but difficult, yeah?
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting.
You want to do in here as difficult, or?
In that rubble, sure. Yeah, let's say moving across that cover is going to be some difficult terrain.
Yeah, and we can move across these too, and
Yep.
it'll be difficult.
That sounds good.
All right, so, we'll get
So yeah,
these
this is
guys.
the standard before a game. Discuss the terrain. Be sure everybody knows what's up. Be sure everyone agrees, and then you're gonna have a nice clean game with no surprises.
All right, that's my first one.
Alrighty.
Got
Just
another
my bog standard
question
clones there.
here. Is it true or false that droids are not affected by suppression, as in they can panic but they don't lose action?
Yes, that is true.
True.
Droids are very interesting in that way.
True
They don't get cover from suppression, so
Right.
getting them into heavy cover is quite crucial. However, they also don't lose actions from it. So they're just going to march heedlessly into battle until the amount of incoming fire, I guess, triggers their retreat programming.
Yeah.
And they
We
they
see
bail.
plenty of battle droids retreat.
We
in
do.
The show.
We do, but they're not gonna take cover. They're not gonna dive for
Right.
the dirt.
Right.
They're just gonna get shot. So that's definitely something to.
Their
plan for-
self-preservation protocols are pretty binary. Completely
Yeah.
off or completely on.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
so I'm
I-
just lining these up. Hopefully, they're going to be able to get into.
Now, this is definitely one of the more sort of intangibles of the droid army. Is as you can see, Alex
There's
is
a lot
placing
of them.
one unit, and one unit takes up a lot of space.
Yes, that is very true.
Yeah, you gotta crowd around the spot there.
Yep.
All right, so I've got one clone unit here. Obviously, Alex's looks like he's going to make a play this way. Move this way? Yes, sir. See, the thing is I want my Z6 squad to end up wherever like the main fighting is going to be.
Yep. Because that's your only heavy weapon squad, right?
No.
Oh, no,
I
you've
also
got a
have-
DC-15.
I also have the DC-15.
And then you have a squad without a heavy
Yes,
weapon just
yes.
to support and,
Exactly.
and claim objectives.
Right, because I've got to
Very
try
cool.
and hold multiples here, so having the extra guys is going to be helpful.
Yeah, that's one of the key differences with these armies. You can see Luke's got an extremely elite force, but he has to make some hard choices about what to cut.
Yeah.
Whereas I pretty much maxed out everything, and then I was like, oh, I got 5 points.
So some people asking about a release date for the core set. We don't have a solid release date yet. We're looking at late in the third quarter of this year
Soon.
for coming out with that Clone Wars core set. Let's see. There was another question. How does ion affect droids?
Great question.
The short answer is it does.
It does. Yeah. They are affected just like vehicles.
Okay.
So essentially, when they activate, they clear all their ion tokens, but they lose an action for each ion token
Yeah,
that they have.
it's at the end, but yeah,
It's at the end,
they
yeah.
lose one for each and then clear at the end.
Yep.
And so the rules reference will be updated where the ion X keyword will explicitly say, hey, this also works against droids.
Yeah, which is gonna, I think, make ion weapons a much more interesting choice. moving
Yes, well, they
forward.
also affect shields.
Yes,
so-
they affect shields, they affect droids. So I think as we get more droid units, more shielded units, they're going to have a little bit more utility.
And more vehicles.
And more vehicles.
This is a
Yep,
vehicle?
Absolutely.
The droidicas are a ground vehicle.
They are,
technically.
indeed.
They have the AI keyword, so clearly still robots, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So you can see I've spread out here.
I can see that.
I got to go for two different ones here. Oh, are you coming in from behind there?
I think
From
so.
around the back?
Where I'm coming in from.
Those guys, do they live in that little house right there?
This is their home.
That's where they were made.
Yeah,
is
we're
their
coming to
little
you.
house.
We're the ones coming kicking down your door.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I do love the way that you guys captured kind of the theme of the droids with like their AI abilities and
Yeah, that was-
how they're
yeah,
they're
that was
networked.
big
that was
goal
one of
of
the things we
ours.
were really proud of. With,
Yeah.
I think that, and I think the clone trooper unit sharing tokens are really integral to the flavor of these new factions.
And they do play very differently from existing factions, which I think
Yeah,
is
they
very fun.
both sort of key off of proximity. Although the droids kind of want to spread out to daisy chain, and the droids sort of want to clump to have multiple sharing options. Okay, so you're there.
they want to see a close-up of
yeah,
Grievous.
why would you
if
not?
wanna
He's
show that real quick. Just hold that under there.
sideways a little bit.
He's gorgeous.
If I put him like that, can you see him?
He's a little unfair. I'll hold it.
As we're looking at Grievous,
Ryan's gonna get you guys.
a question for you guys.
Uh-huh.
If wheeled vehicles give heavy cover and walkers give light, do droidicas
Oh, I
change
know
the
what they're gonna
cover
ask.
based on if they're wheeled or walking?
No, they don't. No, they don't suddenly become wheeled vehicles. They're walking.
Is very
they should
funny.
give light cover in both modes. It's a valid question, but yeah, no, they're just light cover. Yeah, and that's a thing too. I know people have asked me. The wheel mode model, that should be used when they're actually in wheel mode, because obviously that's smaller. It would be a bit of an advantage to be using that all the time. So, yeah, that's a cool option. Oh, what did I miss?
Just Grievous, pass Grievous back.
Oh
over.
yeah, Alex, do you need Grievous?
Not right now.
Okay, you will eventually though.
Yeah.
I'll put him right there.
I need Grievous like the ocean needs the sand.
Who painted all these minis? I believe some
couple
of them
different
were
people.
painted by the legendary John Schaefer.
Yes.
Who's done some Legion painting videos actually on our channel.
Yeah, so John painted some of them. A talented freelance painter named Dan Gerthy painted some of the clones. I believe John Withun worked on some of these clones as well, or some of the droids as well. So yeah, we have a lot of really great local hobby talent, and we have we've started seeing some really spectacular paint jobs on our studio models, which is exciting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then I'm gonna cheat a little because I forgot. There we go.
Just making sure you're close enough.
Yep. Yeah, that's a key thing when you're CIS. You really want to make sure
Yeah, they take a
that
little
you can
extra brain
chain
space.
that you can chain those orders together. But that's kind of the nice thing about these big honkin' units. They can spread out a little bit more and really make sure that you can keep everybody well ordered.
Yes. A well-ordered machine.
A well ordered machine, indeed.
All right. Well, see, here's the disadvantage on blue.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm baiting you out. You
I
don't
really
know where
want
that
to know.
Grievous
I
is
really
gonna
want to
go.
know where Grievous is going to be, and I really want to know where your droidicas are going to be. But I unfortunately don't have that luxury.
I am aware of this.
So I just got to pick a good route for my bark here. Obviously, as a speeder vehicle, it's going to be moving every round, and I kind of want to have in mind where it's going to go.
Yeah, it's very fast and very flexible, but you know with speeders, it's key not to expose them to too much concentrated fire.
For the unit expansions that correspond to the units in the core set,
Yeah.
do those unit expansions have cards that are not included in the core set?
They do. They
Yes.
do, but all of those cards are also in the card pack.
Yes.
The only one that isn't
Yep.
is the smoke grenades, because those have a extra token in them that you need, the smoke token.
But those will be provided in.
Well, they're going to be
Future.
they're going to be in a couple other things
Yeah.
soon, so
Yeah.
you should have an easy time getting those. But otherwise, yeah, you can easily just grab the card pack and get really all the new cards except for the. Actually, I should say the faction-specific force powers are not in the card pack, but those will also be in plenty of other things, so I wouldn't worry too much about those.
True.
Alrighty. Alright, well, we're going to keep flexible with these droidicas, since I can lean on that wheel mode. Let's see, which one of these is going to be the unit leader? We'll do the one with the slightly up gun.
Right, yes, you do still need to pick a unit leader. Here's where sometimes marking your bases comes in handy.
Mark your bases, paint a little extra
Yeah, and actually that's a
thing
good
on the
tip
unit leader,
just in general
potentially.
for playing the droids too, because you have so many minis on the table, and when squads come together, even the clones too, because I want to be at range to use the token sharing ability. Like just painting your bases is a handy way to keep track of who's in what squad.
Very true.
So droidicas are there, huh?
That's where they are.
Ah, boy.
Ah, boy, jeez. Holy smokes. Holy jeez, guys.
Where do I want to... See, now I had to place Obi-Wan not knowing where Grievous is going to go. Here's that red player advantage.
Right
Yeah.
on top.
You know, a lot of people take blue player. I think it's a solid choice, but I'm glad that I went with red in this particular instance.
Well, in Take the Hill, since you're not building battle decks, I think sometimes red is the better play, even though blue gets to choose their side of the board. Obi-Wan, man, he's gonna have to do work here today. So
He's got his work cut out for him.
yeah, I again also. Since he's a melee user, I need to sort of consider what is my route to get him from point A to point B because, you know, he's got to eventually get over to Alex's forces, and he generally wants to have cover while he's doing that.
You don't want to be running him in the open.
Yeah. Now he has jump, so I can get over some things more easily.
Jump
sometimes.
is useful.
Jump is very useful.
Some people asking about the bark. When you deploy it, does the whole model have to be within the deployment zone or just the base? Since it kind of extends.
Always the whole. Oh, I see what they're asking. No, just the base.
Just the base.
Yeah.
So if that little
Yep.
tail fin sticks out over the edge,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, when we're talking deployment zones, it's always just the base.
Yeah.
The occupier is currently the most awkward one to place, but it still fully
You had to do it
fits.
askew
You'd
if it's a
sometimes,
range
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
but otherwise.
Right.
There we go. That's it. That's all my guys. That's all my boys.
Where'd Obi go?
Just in the middle there.
Oh, there he
He's
is.
got a little
He's
bit
hiding.
of cover.
He's hiding.
Probably I can't even. I don't know. Can the stream see where Obi-Wan is? He's right here.
They're disappointed it doesn't have the high ground.
Well, not
He
yet.
doesn't yet.
Not
Settle
yet.
down.
Alrighty, right. Good luck to you,
Right.
sir.
Good luck
but
to
not
you
too
as
much
well.
luck.
Oh,
Yes.
all right. I see how it is.
And I've got my lovely shield tokens.
So we are gonna play. We're gonna play 6 rounds if we can.
Boom.
Oh man, you're ready. We're gonna play 6 rounds, but you know, if we sort of get to a point where we're kind of, you know, most of the forces are dead and we're towards
Yeah.
wrapping up, we
Right.
We may call it and do a
Take
little
some
QA.
questions.
Yeah. All right. Well, you were clearly already thinking about what card you're gonna play. I was not.
Catch up.
Yeah. I should check some ranges here. Man, the short board definitely changes some things.
Yeah, this is gonna be Monster Mash.
Just
Yeah.
asking to see the back side of these tokens.
sure.
Yeah,
you
Evan
can
did
keep
another
picking. I'll
really
go off.
great job with the graphic design.
Yeah.
Continues to look super sharp.
You should troll him and not do an Obi-Wan.
Not doing Obi-Wan card. Well, Obi-Wan has some good cards, but I don't want to, I don't want to use them too soon here. All right, I'm ready. Here, Alex, you want to hand me yours? All right, here we go. So, I'm sorry. It's just assault. Oh, even more boring.
I know.
There's standing orders.
Well, there's method to my madness. I kind of want you
there?
to do your stuff before I have to do my stuff.
Oh, okay, all right, fair enough. Well, I have priority.
You do?
So we'll make this. Let's see. We'll go with.
You're both being booed by chats.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Save the good stuff for later.
Yeah. So I gotta give one. I gotta do Obi-Wan.
Keep you invested.
I gotta do the bar, and I'll do this unit of clones, the
Sure.
DC-15 one. All right.
Well, the awesome thing about playing CIS is that even though I drop standing orders, my coordinate is going to allow me to have essentially an assault turn because I can give an order to this group and I can chain orders all
That's
the way
so
across
cool.
the board.
Oh, that's so
And-
good.
Yeah. So just point out that those 2 units are in range 1 of each other. Yeah.
Yes. So range 1, and because I have aggressive tactics, they will each get a little boost from my command card, and that's all from standing orders.
Yeah. Yeah.
So might not be one of Grievous's
pretty
flashy
sweet.
command cards, but it is a pretty cool illustration of what the faction can do.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I'm a sucker
Alright.
for the robots.
You
And
go first,
robots.
my friend.
All right. I do have to go first here.
Robots are cool.
So I intentionally gave orders to these units because I want to hold them back.
Yep.
I'm going to draw, and oh, surprise, surprise! It is a core unit.
Yep.
We're gonna pick these guys. They're gonna go ahead and get moving. They want some better cover,
That seems pretty reasonable.
so
It's gonna go ahead and hoof it over to here. And since there's nothing that's gonna be in range of them, my second move, or my second action is just gonna be another move just to get a little bit closer.
Touch that barricade.
Touch that barricade so that I
Gear
can
up.
use it as cover.
Very legitimate.
Yeah. We can have one guy hanging out to the side here. He's our token sharing.
He's running. He's
Yeah.
booking it.
Oh, can I have the 1 speed over there?
Certainly.
For cohesion. Thank you. So he can be a ways if he wants. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, this might get him run over by the bark speeder. Oh wait, no, the
You
bark.
gotta be careful about that. But
Yeah.
it is a propulsor vehicle, so unless you land on him.
Unless I land
he's
on
fine.
him with my final move, which I think if I just put him like that, we should be fine.
Sure.
All right.
Very reasonable.
Cool.
Alrighty, Ryan.
They're done.
Okay.
In addition to your questions, let us know who you think is going to win in the comments.
Well, I would like to get into some cover with these droids. I think that would be a useful thing to do
Probably.
before they get shot by that speeder without any cover. Because let me tell you, they don't make a lot of armor saves. It's just not something they're particularly known for.
No.
However, I do have an order token, so I don't have to attack. Their AI does not force me to do something I don't want to do. So I'm just going to make a move.
Attack anyways, but yeah.
True. I'm going to move. Make sure I get some safety here. And we're going to try to draw first blood.
Oh boy.
I'm going to fire on those clones.
All right, I'll allow it.
So I understand you'll be rolling my dice for me this game.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, since the dice tray is over here.
Which I don't know how to feel about, but why don't you roll...
Don't worry, I'll roll terribly. All right, so tell me, how many dice do these guys roll,
Please,
Alex?
good sir, can you roll 7 white dice and 3 black dice?
Woof.
It's a big old mitt full of dice.
Okay. I'm gonna get these out of here so we don't get confused.
You have the 1 speed, I just want to make sure my cohesion is...
Yeah, make sure you're not cheating.
Yeah.
Probably are over there.
Yeah, I am a little bit.
Disqualified. All right, here we go. You ready? Ready for this dice roll?
Ready. Oh, thanks, Luke.
Alex. Dang it.
Any surges in there?
Yeah. And,
I'm going to spend that token.
and crits.
Beautiful.
So actually, that surge spend is good because that puts you at 3 hits. I'm gonna block 2.
3 go through.
Yeah, so 3
All
go
right,
through.
that's a good opening
That is a
bid.
very good opening. Volume of fire.
Yep, and this is what I mean. A fully equipped and augmented unit can be pretty effective.
All right,
But we
well,
only
I'm
dropped
okay
1
with that.
clone because clones are good.
'Cause turns out clones are good.
Here's a suppression for you, my good man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Which clone boy do I think I'm going to end up running this guy over with the bark, so unfortunately he's out of there. Okay. Well, I see how it's going to be.
People asking about the size of the table. This is a 3x3 table.
Yeah.
It's about half of what you. It's exactly half of what you would normally play on, but it's
Yep.
perfect for these little 500-point skirmishes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and draw again. I knew what that would be. That is a core unit. Can I have the speed 1?
You may.
I may. Thank you. So this guy's in some difficult terrain here, so he's going to go ahead and move out of that, and then he's going to come this way, hugging the wall here, trying to maintain some cover because I just really want these guys to survive.
Yes.
Because I need them as a body
Pretty crucial.
to take that
Question
position.
about the droids and their AI.
Yes.
If you have no order and no enemy units within range, do you lose an action or are you free to do your 2 actions normally?
You're free to do your 2 actions normally.
Yeah.
If their programming hasn't compelled them to make an attack, they'll just
Yeah,
sort
it's
of
if
move
able.
in. Yeah. Yep.
Perfect.
So that's it's
Now the Droidicas though,
Droidicas have move and
They have move and shoot.
And shoot. So if they
Right.
don't have
If they can't shoot, they
if
have
they
to
can't shoot,
move.
they have to do a move.
right?
So
Because
they can't just
can
stand
always
and dodge.
something can always move.
Right.
Actually, that's not true. I suppose it could have immobilized tokens.
That's true.
All right, edge case. If you have immobilized tokens, it's still if able.
Thinking like a game designer.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Alex, it's your
Alrighty.
go.
Alrighty. Goodness. Well, I gotta. The pressure's kind of on me because I need to take and hold, whereas you can kind of sit on these points and
Defense.
defend them.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get a side shot because that barricade is at least covering part of that mini there. So what do I want to do exactly?
What do you want to do?
I don't exactly know.
What does your heart tell you?
It tells me I need the speed too.
I thought I grabbed 2. Oh, you put it over there. Go,
Oh, what am I
that's
doing?
yours.
Do we only have one speed one? But we
Yeah,
have two
you know,
everything
it just,
else?
I should have given
funny.
you another. I grabbed 1 because it was like, oh, all my things go speed 2. You're the only one who has Droidicas. But actually, for measuring cohesion, we should grab
That's
one of
okay.
these. We'll grab one when we get the other, when we get the bark that we can flip around back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're good now, but we'll grab that in a minute.
All right. Well, I'm just going to try to keep the pressure on. I'm going to move with this unit,
Don't shoot those guys again.
but that's what I was going to do.
They don't like it.
I don't know if I'll have the range.
We'll
see.
3?
I probably do.
Yeah, I think you do. Which one is your
Yeah,
rocket launcher
in
squad?
business.
Oh, they're the ones with the
they're
blue bases, aren't
yep,
they?
That's nice and easy to keep track of.
Yeah, so the one up front there is my Z6 squad. This one back here is my my DC-15, and then the one with the lighter colored bases the bases that aren't based.
Right.
That's my squad that just has 4 guys.
Perfect.
Try to keep cover against whomever might be shooting us.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot right there.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Well, that's your KP, so you're just gonna hang out there.
Yeah, probably. Looks like.
I should have 2 guys in cover, so that's.
Oh yeah, you'll
heavy
have cover. I'm just trying to
Well,
see
and
if
then
my
there's
boys
the
can
other-
see through these formations, and it looks like
Oh,
they
right,
can.
yeah.
So we'll just do it again. Another
All right,
big boom.
so
Hopefully.
7 white,
3 black.
3 black. All right, and you've got another surge.
I do.
Oh my goodness. Stop rolling crits. Okay, so you rolled.
This is a real stop hitting yourself situation.
Yeah, it is. So you rolled 1 crit and you rolled a hit and 2 surges. I'm in heavy cover, so spending the surge won't actually do anything.
Then I will keep it for defense.
Yeah, so I literally just have the 1. Come on, don't use another clone. I'm fine.
You're good, but you take a suppression.
Yeah. Which Evan, do you want to hand me one?
Yep. Sorry.
How's your?
Preempted it. I didn't.
Should have
The
let
first one
Evan
was
hand
really-
it
the
to you.
first
The first one's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so no dice there because of this clone armor saves,
They're good.
but yeah. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Right, so now I get to go with something. I don't think I can catch any of your battle droids out of cover. Well, maybe. I could maybe catch that squad, but they would still have light cover from this thing that we decided is light. I'm thinking about going with my bark.
Sure.
Seems like
reasonable.
a good idea. Now this DC-15 squad,
They have critical 1, and they can sort of chip shots in, which is useful.
they can easily hit a lot of your boys. They would have to. This is this pre-measuring coming in handy.
True.
They could hit that squad though, by moving only a little bit. All right, so we're gonna try and do some damage here.
Very good.
I'm going to have my Bark Speeder go, face up order token, so you can go ahead and do that. And the Bark Speeder, of course, has Speeder 1, or Speeder 1, and a speed of 2 would be 3, but it's reduced by 1 by the Bark Laser Gunner sidecar. The extra weight of that sidecar slows it down. So yeah, that applies to the compulsory move as well. So that should get me in a pretty good spot. Right there. So Mini's a little wobbly. Okay. And shear in my arc. I should be at range 3. Yep, very much so. And
I think I have 4 in heavy, but I could be wrong.
1, 2, 3. Yep, you are clipped by enough of that terrain that you'll get heavy. But I'm going to go ahead and aim and shoot at you.
Alrighty.
Aiming and shooting.
Aiming and shooting.
Legit.
Do you want to hand me an aim token, Evan?
You got it.
We'll just toss it by that guy there.
Yep. That it is.
So, here, we'll put the card back in here. So I'm using Arsenal 2 to use the main weapon of the speeder itself, and then the sidecar gunner is going to add to that as well. So I've got 1 rainbow plus double white, double black. Pretty good dice pool. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty good. I do convert, so I can definitely save that. I want to reroll these 2 black dice.
Very nice.
And that's going to be another hit. So, let's change that to a hit. Heavy cover is going to remove 2, leaving us with 3.
Alright, 3 terrible, terrible white dice, please.
Yes, of course.
Maybe
Are you doing
one will block.
You rolled a surge.
Hey, let's spend it.
All right.
Oh,
Lose 2.
Lose 2.
Boom.
All right. And take a suppression.
I do.
Though that may not even matter.
See.
And my bark is done.
Surge tokens are pretty crucial.
Question about the droidicas. Is the droidica's wheel move an action or a free ability?
There's a free ability.
Also to come out of the wheel,
Yeah.
same thing.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not even a
It sort of
free
automatically
action.
ends at the end of the turn.
Yeah, it is at the beginning of your activation, you may choose to change modes.
Perfect.
You're off camera.
Thank you.
Well, intriguing. What do I want to do here? Definitely want to get into position. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get a shot
With Grievous or with those droids?
with these guys. We shall see. Might be a double move situation. I really don't want to get the full brunt of a clone attack, though. So I am going to move here. And can I have the speed 1, please?
Yeah.
Get into this terrain, I think.
So as you're considering your movement, maybe Luke could answer. How difficult is it to design 2 entirely new factions when you have to balance them against the established factions and have all this depth?
Yeah, that is a challenge for sure. Alex did the brunt work of designing the new factions. I'm pretty proud of the AI and the token sharing, but I think Alex did a really good job balancing the new factions, making them interesting, exciting, and I think certainly viable. I think what players are going to find is that as new releases come out for the new factions, we're going to add to sort of the answers they have against a lot of existing things. I think right out of the gate, they are going to be like relying on, for example, Obi-Wan Grievous to do all of the melee heavy lifting.
Right.
So I think, like the original factions, as there's more and more releases, there's going to be more and more options. Right out of the gate, obviously, you have 2 very strong forces, but I don't think they're going to have, obviously, just by sheer number of expansions, not all the tools that the new factions do yet.
Right. Or the old factions.
Or that the old factions do.
Yeah.
But absolutely, like after the core set, like that's our next stuff coming out. So they'll start getting heavy vehicles and specialist packs type things, and other commanders who do different things. So we have a lot of stuff in mind for them.
Yeah.
To be sure.
To be sure. So where did
They just sort of moved up.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. So I've got my DC 15 squad here, and they're going to do some work. I measured earlier, range 3 to your middle guys here.
It's pretty easy to accomplish. If I just move up to there.
Sure.
Yes, you agree?
Yeah, that sounds
All right.
good.
Oh, you've got those guys there now?
Yep.
I should be able to still have cover against them, though. So I'm going to have these guys go. He does not have to go very far. And actually, no, you're definitely going to be able to shoot at them. Yeah, they're going to start taking some fire here. Actually, if I were to
There's
shoot,
nowhere to go on this board.
you know,
that
if I
doesn't
were to
involve
shoot at
getting
you,
blasted.
no, you're still going to have. You're
I'll
gonna
have light
heavy
cover.
No, you'll have heavy.
Oh, because of
actually.
that.
I can't. Yeah, I can't
those
not
rock
see
formations. Just snuggle them in to their Geonosian
Just snuggling.
architecture.
Yeah. Can I have that speed 1, if I may? I think I can still leave a guy or two up here, which will help
Sure.
me have cover.
That's smart.
Some people asking if the core set is going to launch with a heavy unit alongside with the last core set, not at the same time.
No.
So
We have plans, though.
yeah, no heavy unit coming out alongside the Clone Wars core set, but stay tuned.
Do have
Stay-
plans.
Watch the
stay
in-flight report.
tuned.
You know.
Yeah. Trying to just.
Yeah, which we're streaming this
Yeah.
year for the first time, so you can actually watch
Ooh.
it even if you're not coming to Gen Con
Nice.
itself.
That's
exciting.
cool.
Uh,
All right. Should have heavy cover with those boys. Let me measure some ranges here. I'm thinking about having my clones try and get closer to each other, but if I swing a guy all the way out here, he's going to end
Yeah.
up. I think I'm going to lose heavy cover. Although, you know what? This guy's not doesn't have heavy. Yeah, he's going to hang out here.
Pretty classic.
So that keeps my 2 squads at range 1 of each other.
Yep.
He's the link in the chain, so to speak.
Yeah, and that's important for clones because they can share those tokens.
Exactly.
And token sharing is huge.
Now, and again, I don't have any tokens I'm going to share this round.
But you're
for
setting up
future
for next
rounds.
round,
Exactly.
yeah.
Because
Yep.
again, I'm playing a defensive game here, so I'm sort of getting into position.
Well, this is kind of a perfect illustration of Obi-Wan's abilities because you just have to hold this territory. I'm the one who has to come and take it.
That's true, even though I'm attacking your planet.
Well, you've already captured these key positions.
I hot dropped right
yeah,
here.
you hot dropped here, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
we need
no.
those.
Oh, dang it.
We really need those barricades.
All right, so I've got DC 15As, 4 of those, and I've
Yep.
got a DC 15.
Yep.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Just a shot, and I'm shooting that same squad I shot at before.
Very good.
I'll try and do some more damage. Oh no! Double surges, not gonna help.
No.
Not
Needed those surge tokens.
I know. I
You
need
needed
some
to
of
use
the-
that force guidance.
Ah, that's right. I could have gone with Obi-Wan first and used the Force guidance.
Yep.
Yup.
What are we looking at? Nothing?
No, I got 1 through. I ended up with 3. So
All right, roll me a
1.
save, will you?
Oh yeah, that's right. I got to do this for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dead one.
Yeah, well, that's no surprise.
All right, all right.
The great thing about...
Another suppression.
Oh, it looks like I accidentally took my heavy weapon off.
Oh yeah, you want to keep that
Should
alive?
definitely keep that around.
Yeah.
So that's 2 suppression for me.
Yeah, and then these guys have gone.
We've got a 3-to-1 kill count so far, which
It's
seems
the
about
battle
right.
droids.
No, that sounds about right.
The battle
All right.
droids are 6 points each. I only shaved 18 points off your list.
I
That's
got
not,
the Grievous.
Grievous. Yeah, I should have gone with Obi-Wan first. I didn't even think of that. I'm used to I'm used to him having force reflexes. Actually,
Oh,
it's a very
snap.
useful upgrade on him.
All right.
Look at him.
Look at that.
Just climbs right on up there.
Was that height 1?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Boom
yeah,
shakalaka.
all right.
Oops,
Yeah.
that's not quite it, but
See,
yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
No,
Nice.
I measured that before
Oh,
the
yeah.
game.
Actually, you can just set them right here, and then
So yeah,
I'll show them in a minute. Okay.
Grievous be sneaking.
Yeah, just scrambles right on up there.
Okay, so, man, Grievous. All right, well, now I know where he's going.
Yep.
That helps.
I was hoping to draw the droidicas first, but
Yeah.
can't get everything you want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you didn't have
One
perfect
sec.
control.
Chad is
No.
saying you forgot about critical on the last shot with the clones.
Oh, hey.
Oh yeah.
That's
You want to
right.
roll another
Thanks,
die?
Chad.
Let's play it legit.
Aw,
roll me,
they
roll
got
me
my,
another
they got my
defense
back.
die.
Well, yeah, and I'm also used to DC 15 or DLTs.
Right. Yes. It's
Critical
DC,
one's very good.
DC 15's no joke.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
See if it does anything for
All
you.
right, it's another dead droid.
Yes, it is.
All right, thanks. Don't take your heavy weapon.
I'm not gonna.
Thanks, Chad. You guys are great.
Well, I need to make
You
sure
have
that
my
I'm
back.
in range, so we'll do that. Alrighty.
All right, all right. Okay, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's gonna Obi-Wan. Let's see. So your Here's where I can still get some use out of Force Guidance. Alex's Droidicas have yet to go. And they could potentially get into range of some of my units. If they go this way, they could possibly get close enough to shoot at them.
Maybe.
If they go this way, they could get a shot off of at the battle droids. Possibly at these guys, not these guys. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and use Force Guidance. It's range 1 to 2, pretty healthy. And I had to pick 2 units. So I'm going to pick the Bark and these Clone Troopers. So we'll give them each a Surge token.
Sure.
That's pretty good.
I also have Inspire from Hope.
Seems legit.
So I'm going to use it on these clones right here. Get rid of that.
Can you put the unit that's attacking in the dice tray?
Oh yeah, sure. There's Obi-Wan. And you got Grievous coming.
He's coming.
He's
Oh,
coming.
He coming.
Yep. I'm gonna have to consult my command cards.
Oh.
You know, it's important to keep in mind what you may be trying to set up for the future.
True facts. True facts.
Let's I think Grievous or Obi-Wan ultimately has to make sure and deal with this Grievous threat.
He's got to deal with
It's what he's destined to do.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So he's gonna go ahead and move. And let's see, is this also range 1 from this side? Or height 1? Just barely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you can jump
I
on
jump
Man,
up there.
It's almost as if someone who knows what they're doing made this terrain.
Now,
I
this
mean,
will
that
be
is actually true.
this
This
will
is
be
more terrain
interesting.
from Sean Morris, who does an amazing job.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
Yeah,
It's fun to play on.
He's stellar.
A question.
See, this is why I wanted Obi to go first, so that you wouldn't be prepared for my sneaky sneaks
Yeah, see, it's not so sneaky when you
when I
you,
have to go first.
Yeah, when you get too excited.
It's true.
Actually,
true.
he's gonna move this way a little bit. No use in getting too close.
Fair.
All right.
Can Grievous
That's Obi.
combine scale with Relentless? Like, can he charge off, hopping off that
Absolutely.
roof?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Relentless just says after a move, and
Speed 1 template, please.
a clamor is a move, whether it's free or not. Or I should say, Relentless does say move action, doesn't it?
Yes.
But Relentless or Scale gives a free clamor action.
Correct.
So that is an important distinction. They can proc off of each other there.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep drilling down on that unit.
Not my Z6 boys. I haven't even gotten a chance to shoot yet. I should have waited with them. I forget how close you are on a
3x3 is
on a 3x3.
Real snuggly.
I mean, I guess I should know. It's not like I haven't played battle lines before.
Good story.
But you just end up with more things closer. Usually with battle lines, you sort of, because your objectives spread you out, you sort of end up with pockets of guys.
All right, here we go.
Who are you shooting at?
Shooting at your boys.
How dare you?
Put the attacker in the dice tray, please.
Yeah, you want to hand me the...
Give me 2 reds and 4 blacks, please.
I will if you hand me your Droidica unit.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, the nice thing about these Droidicas is even if I don't put any damage through, they're going to add 2 more suppression
2
tokens.
red, 4 black.
And because...
How are you not going to put damage through?
Well, I should, but...
Yeah,
Only
there's
one.
one. Okay, all right, fair enough.
And your saves have been
They don't
hot.
convert, do they? Yeah, they don't. Well, my saves are always hot on clones.
Oh, jeez. All right, 2 more suppression.
You got one over here already.
That's
you want to give me one more?
5 saves and 1 failure so far, Luke.
Would you like? Do you have 3 now?
No, I do. Oh, I do, but I'm going to remove one right at the end of the
Oh
game.
well,
So.
but people are asking to
that's-
see that. They
Oh
wanted
my
to see
goodness.
it.
All right, here you go. There, I'll put it in the tray.
All right, there you go.
For your Death Trooper Annihilation Limbs games, you have the option of a 3 suppression token.
Well, that's round 1.
Yeah, is that it? Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, those Droidicas were the last thing to go.
True.
All right.
All right, well, let's clean up a little bit here.
Yeah.
No, and so this is important. The surge tokens go away, like all green tokens. including smoke tokens.
True.
Those are green. They go
smoke
away at the end of the round.
Yes.
I think there was a little bit of I talked some about the smoke tokens when I was on stream with the 5th Trooper, but just to clarify, they increase a unit's cover by 1, so that can stack
Yeah.
with terrain, with cover 1, with light cover.
As you guys are cleaning up, was it a challenge to find units from the lore that fit different unit types for each faction? Can you tell us a little bit about researching for unit design?
Not for the Clone Wars.
Yeah, I bet.
No. There's a lot of great options.
Yeah, it's such a militarized era.
Well, and the show is great. There's so much content from the show, which
Right.
you'll be seeing. I mean, the Bark Speeder, for example, even though it's in Revenge of the Sith, the sidecar is from the TV show. And speaking of, actually, we do have the actual models now.
All right.
Ryan, you can just give me a thumbs up when we're ready to show those. Or if you want to go ahead and do it, you do the honors. I don't think the rider is glued down.
This one they are not. That's why I'm going to do this from the top down so everybody can see at home that they swivel.
Yeah. So this is super cool because this is
Nothing's
what they
glued
do in the
together.
show. Yeah. And you can go all the way back too. That's what they do in the show is flip all the way around to the back, and that's why the weapons have fixed front and rear.
Nothing on this one is glued together, so I'm trying to be very careful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is just a push fit one that we had. But yeah, that's the actual plastic on that one.
Very cool.
Cool.
All right, Alex, do you have your card chosen?
I do.
All right, I don't. I've been talking about Bark Speeders. Let's. Yeah, I think I know what I want to do.
All right.
I think I know. We'll just discard these. Alex, this is yours.
Yeah.
Gets his standing orders back as well, right?
Oh,
I do
right. I
have
guess you get standing orders back.
Probably won't use it again, but nice to have.
All right, here we go.
I guess unless Grievous goes down.
Alex, should I do your card first or mine?
It's entirely up to you.
All right, we'll do yours first.
Dealer's choice.
Ooh, Supreme Commander.
He is.
He is a
Commander
well,
Supreme.
I mean, in title at least. So yeah, what do we got there? General Grievous gains 1 surge token for each other friendly trooper unit at range 1. So you
It's
gain
just going to be 1,
just 1 token.
but that's okay.
And while another friendly trooper unit has a face-up order token, it gains Guardian 2 and can use Guardian during a melee attack. And just leap in front of Grievous to protect him. Okay, and that's going to give an order to 2 troopers.
Yep.
And I have General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
We got some awesome art in there. Obi-Wan Kenobi in 2 units. This is 3-FIP. When Obi-Wan Kenobi issues an order to a unit, that unit gains 1 surge token for each other friendly unit at range 1 of it.
That's pretty swifty.
So this is some of what I was doing last turn, is setting this up a little bit just to get, maybe not maximum utility out of it, but a decent amount of utility. You have the 2 pips, so you go first. So what 2 troopers do you want to give orders to?
Yeah, so Grievous is going to give 1 to himself, for starters.
Naturally, that's not his rank, but okay.
Which is going to... Oh, no, it's not. It's a different spot. There we are. That's going to get him a surge token with aggressive tactics.
Yep,
He's going to issue an order to this unit. Just going to get them a surge token.
because of aggressive tactics.
Yep. They're going to pass an order to them
With coordinate
with coordinate, which is going to get them a surge token. And then I'm going to tap HQ uplink
on the droidicas.
on the Droidicas, which will give them a surge
All
token.
right, so you have 4
So
surge
good.
tokens total.
And that's full activation control.
Yeah,
Little
because the
bits.
one thing left in your pool is just
Now,
a 4 unit.
unfortunately, these guys are going to be dumb,
They will just attack.
which is sad. Actually, that's a good question. Nope, I can't give them an
Nope,
order
not
because
in range.
I've chosen to maintain the chain versus,
Right.
Yep.
but that's okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and give my orders. Obi-Wan, he is in range of 2 friendly units. 1 surge token for each other friendly unit at range 1. These 2 guys are both at range 1 of Obi, so he gets
Indeed.
2. We are going to give an order to this guy. He is at range 1 of 2 units,
Such a good card.
so he'll get 2. And then I get to pick 1 other unit, and I think we are going to give it to I think we're gonna give it to these guys here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we'll give it to them. And then that leaves 2 Core Trooper ones in my pool. Also, they get 2 Surge tokens. May I have 2 more Surge tokens?
I think we only have one more.
Oh man, this is the Surge token
Here,
turn.
take a standby.
Yeah, we'll pretend the standby is a Surge token.
So yeah, you can see that on a good turn, you can quickly go through an entire core set's worth of Surge tokens.
Yeah, exactly.
And we both had a
Fortunately,
big
there's
Surge
more-
turn.
There's more Surge tokens in the expansions.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. This is just one core set's content.
Yeah, okay, well, you're up.
All right,
You get first go.
I do. These boys don't have any. So, you got range 1 of everything. You can spend everything.
Yeah. go
Spend
ahead.
all the things.
Yeah, well, actually,
Clones are swift.
no, they're
shifting
not
like
at range
that.
1 of any clones that have tokens. It's Obi-Wan who has those tokens.
Oh, so this unit actually does not surge to anything at the moment.
No, not at the moment.
All right. Well, it actually strikes me that perhaps my best bet then is to shoot them with as much of this unit as I can, considering they have to shoot anyway.
True. Yeah, you might suppress them.
So yeah, let's do that. Let's.
I'll have heavy cover, fortunately.
Yep.
I think mostly due to some of this.
And it looks like thanks to this guy standing tall and proud, I'm going to get shots with everyone except for him.
Okay.
So give me 6 white and 1 red. I'm going to use my rocket launcher. It'd be nice to aim.
Oh, is this the rocket launcher squad?
It'd be nice to aim, but they can't because they have AI attack.
So, and then,
Attacking unit with ice tricks.
yeah.
Oh, sure. It's just battle droids.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's throw them in there.
So
and then
you-
here's my rocket, which I'm exhausting.
Yes. Okay, so,
Now,
sorry.
they should not have a surge token, correct?
No, I don't know why they do.
That's odd. I think they just had
I
it
think
from
you
last
just didn't
turn.
take it off.
So yeah, replace
Yeah.
that standby with a surge.
Oh, sure.
We do have exactly
We
enough.
can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this extra 1 from.
Yep,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yep, they just had that from last turn. I forgot
Got
to
it.
remove it.
All right, here we go. Here's your attack.
Yep, and AI is kind of punishing me here because I'm not going to get a name. That's pretty good though.
That is actually pretty good. So heavy cover is going to remove
The heavy weapons help.
2. I have to roll 3.
go through.
I don't like that.
Nope.
I don't like that one bit. I think.
Oh, you got Guardian, don't you?
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
have. He doesn't have a dodge token.
Does have surges though,
He does have surges,
which
he
you
could
can use in Guardian. That's going to be clarified
Yeah.
in the rules reference
So-
update. You can use those surge tokens when you Guardian, which is going to be awesome for like Royal Guards with Force Guidance and Palpatine and all kinds
Absolutely.
of fun stuff. So yeah, do you want to take some hits for your
Well,
boys?
so the question is how many I want to Guardian.
Yeah.
Because he has Guardian 3. I could
Oh,
do
yeah,
all 3 of
you
these.
could.
But I don't think I want to risk him getting that hurt, especially with Grievous coming up. However, I do have tenacity. So getting 1 wound on him
You might want to
actually
collect
may gear
one.
him up a
Yeah.
little bit. We'll
Yeah.
just Guardian 1
All right.
with him. So this is the Guardian roll. And it's a
fine.
block, so he's fine. And then I'll roll for the Clone Troopers. And I just lose 1 guy.
All right. Well, see, this is
Not ideal, but-
where the tactics come in. I shot at this unit because it's the only unit that doesn't have access to surge, and it's the only unit that's not in range 1 of another clone unit. So you have to kind of think through all these extra things when you do this. Now that was my first action.
Here's your battle droid.
I think I'm just going to recover.
Oh, don't forget to. I was about to say, don't forget to exhaust your rocket launcher.
I'm
but
going to
if you're
recover
recovering-
because I really want to be able to shoot that again. Because battle droids without a heavy weapon are pretty useless.
Yeah,
Here's a
they don't-
suppression for
they
you,
don't do
sir.
a whole lot. Thank you.
And that's it. That's my only.
Yeah.
That's the whole order pool, guy. It's on the table.
That's the whole order pool.
So with so many surge tokens on the board, do you guys foresee that we're going to see units with surge token mechanics for like the Rebels and the Empire in the future
yeah,
as well?
it's definitely going to be more of a flavor for the new factions.
They're designed around it too. With
The Rebels already do a lot with dodge, and the Imperials already do a lot with aim. But I think it's a mechanic that we can use here and there to maybe distinguish some things, to sort of expand the design space. But it's definitely going to be mainly the new factions that play around with these.
That being said, we're already seeing some neutral upgrade cards and abilities that are going to have a pretty good impact on certain commanders.
Force
Guidance on
and,
Palpatine with Royal Guards opens up a whole new playstyle.
Yeah, and aggressive tactics is neutral as well.
Absolutely. So that's very useful if you can give out a lot of commands.
So I'm trying to decide what to activate here. And I think we're gonna. I think I wanna be sure and lay the whammy on some of your guys here before they do anything else. Yeah, I gotta put the whammy on you.
I would prefer that you didn't.
No, the whammy's coming. Here's a situation where, again, I wish the bark speeder on this small board didn't have to move at all, but it does.
It does.
So
That it does.
the question is, what do I want to work on? I'm going to measure some ranges here. So the droidicas, yeah, you shot at them, so they can obviously shoot back at me. I don't think I have a great way for my bark speeder not to be shot at by 3 things here.
That's my hope. We shall see.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna start working on it, or we're gonna get it going. Oh no!
You fool!
I'm just knocking shit over.
That was the
my
key
goodness.
position.
That was the key position. Right. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get in the middle there. At least it gets me further away from these battle droids who have the rocket launcher.
That's true.
Although, again, that's range 3. You're gonna be able to hit it no problem.
It's a real small board.
It is a very small board. I can't really.
Pros and cons.
Yeah,
Pros and cons.
I can't really get away.
I gotta say, these little games are pretty exciting for that reason.
Yeah,
You're right in the
definitely.
mix from the get go.
Yeah, so he's gonna go there. Oh,
Woo!
doing a trick move there. All right. Spin him back around. I was just a tiny bit on top of there.
Yeah,
There
we
go.
left this unglued for
He's
transport.
gonna ride that way now.
yeah, transport,
Um,
but it's can be a good idea to glue those down.
Yeah. So we're gonna shoot at your droidicas.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
I got to do work while I can on those guys.
That's true. That's true.
So we've got a pretty good. I'm gonna aim and shoot at them.
Yep.
They won't have any cover.
True.
I'm touching that terrain there.
That's very true.
Yes, here's a bark speeder. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Someone cares. So here we go. So we got a rainbow.
Bring it on.
We got black, black, white, white.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that aim token? I need that aim token. However, I have news for you. We're gonna get some supporting fire up in here. These clone troopers,
Yeah.
the ones that you're starting to chew up over there,
Scary.
snap.
they have a phase supporter token, so they're gonna use fire support.
Well, so that's true, and that's a nice way to get around suppression too.
That's why I'm doing that.
Uh-huh.
And they still have 3 normal guys, so that's 3 black dice.
Very good, sir.
And then they have their Z6. So it's going to be 3,
Good.
6 more white dice.
That's a lot of dice.
I think
here.
we're going. This is the
Toss
biggest
them in.
dice pool so far. We've got.
It's pretty gnarly. And the
there's
really
nine
clever
white
thing
dice.
about this strategy is that you're ignoring cover, and you're getting a huge dice pool. Now, do you have range from that unit to my droidicas? Of course
Range
you do. I
range?
shot
Yeah,
them.
I measured,
I
yeah.
shot them.
So yeah, we've got 9 white dice, and we've got 6 black dice and 1 red dice. Here's a great thing too.
Crikey.
The bark converts on surges.
Sure.
Whereas the normal Phase 1 clone troopers do not, but they're going to use the surge conversion chart of the parent unit making the attack.
Very true.
I won't be able to use the clone troopers tokens though. That's okay, the bark has a lot of tokens. Alright, here we go. That's pretty good. I'll take
The sound of
that.
that. And I have no cover, unfortunately.
Yeah. So we'll turn that into a hit.
Well, I'm going to flip
Thank
all
you,
4
Bark
shield
Peter.
tokens.
Well, hang on. I haven't figured out how many hits I got yet. That's a hit. So I'm going to go ahead and spend that aim token.
Oh, gross.
So that's 5 whites that came up blank, or one of those plus the black that didn't do anything. This was a really crazy good roll, by the way. All right, one more.
What am I looking at?
All right.
You are looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 11.
Are you kidding me?
You're looking at 11.
All right, well, 4 go away.
Yeah, 4 go away.
11?
Yeah, 11.
Sheesh. All right.
4 go away, so 7.
Yikes. Well, you could wipe this entire unit.
It's
theoretically.
possible.
That'd be
I hope
insane.
not. You have a surge. That'll be-
Doesn't
that'll be
matter on
fine.
the defense.
For them,
They already
right.
surged
They
to
already
defense.
surged, that's right.
So we're just looking at white dice. Hopefully I'll have 1 left.
Yeah.
So the question about fire support: can a unit that would normally panic if they activated be used to fire
Sure
support?
can.
Yeah, which is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Not only am I doing it because that unit was probably going to be suppressed,
but because Alex was very clearly working on eliminating that unit, and I wanted it to go early.
Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do.
I'm about to roll.
Here's what, wait, before you roll.
What? What are you doing?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I've got Crush Them. That gives my units Guardian 2, correct?
Yes. Guardian only works on trooper units, though. It's only Guardian and another trooper. Nice try.
Yeah.
Can't Guardian a vehicle.
Alas.
Battle droids aren't going to jump in front of droidicas.
Why not, guys? Come on.
You block 2.
So I have one Droidica
Yep,
left
you
alive.
take 5 damage.
And
one
that
Droidica
is
with 2 wounds.
incredibly gnarly. Wow.
And there's
Well,
fire support.
that was a crazy roll.
All right.
Super gross.
And now, so that means these guys have gone. They won't get a rally, but I've gone ahead and used them before they might have been killed.
Good lord. Okay.
Good lordy.
Well, that wasn't fun. Let's see if we can get some revenge here.
Revenge.
All right. Aim and fire.
Yes.
And
I will
then
allow
bark.
Unit cards and district.
Oh yeah, we can get rid of these.
Yeah.
Got the bark out of
So-
here. This is just a normal battle droid unit attacking.
Yep.
This is with
Here's
the.
the stuff.
Oh, we don't need. You can hang on to that. That's just your extra guy.
Give me 7 white and 3 black,
All right.
please.
All right. 7. That's not a very big dice pool.
It's not huge.
Considering. I'm kidding. Not after that last one.
Sheesh.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah, round. Thank you. Actually, yeah, this should be
Two.
we're on round 2.
Mm-hmm.
See, Ryan pays attention. So, oh, that was a surge. You've got 2 surges here.
All right.
And it looks like 2 hits and 1 crit.
Okay, great. Let's. What are my available dice? Let's spend the surge to turn the
Oh,
white
you
die.
can. Yeah, here. Did you want to re-roll a
Yes.
black and a white?
No. I would like to turn my.
Oh, sure. You're gonna use
turn
this.
the white into a hit.
Yep,
and
with
then
your
roll
1
those 2
surge
black
token
dice,
and
please.
re-roll both.
Thank you.
Smart. 1 more hit.
All right.
So
Cover's gonna block 1.
Who are you? Oh yeah, the bark. Yeah,
Yep.
him only has light.
Yep.
From his cover 1 keyword.
True story.
So that is 4 on the bark.
Yeah, you got those surge tokens.
Although here's the
so-
fun thing about the bark for a speeder, it has red defense dice.
Pretty mean.
That's
1.
1 hit.
Well, I think you're winning the war of attrition at the moment,
At the moment,
my
yes.
friend. All right.
Okay. So I'm definitely going to end up with fewer. Well, I mean, I've already activated 2 units essentially because
Yes.
of fire support. So Alex is going to get. You're going to get a couple extra activations at the end,
That is one of the
Forces me to sort of activate a lot of my
that is
stuff
one of
earlier.
the advantages there.
which is good and
be
bad.
sure.
Like I wanted that thing to go early.
Well, you dropped a whole Droidica, which blew my mind.
Yeah,
Not typical.
No.
Some hot dice.
that is some. High
But I also
Dice.
positioned him a bit problematically. I could have 2 less wounds had I even just been a little bit further over.
right.
for
You
hard
would have
cover.
gotten heavy cover. from
Yeah,
that.
no, that was a sneaky move. That was a sneaky move.
Sneaky. So let's see here. I've got these guys have a clear shot on that other Droidica.
Sure.
Could try and take him out.
Could do.
You won't get cover from the barricade. Or would you? Are those guys low enough?
I think they do get barricade cover, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't decide that ahead of time. This is something
They
people are
do
gonna
because
ask.
it's
Yeah, it's not. You know,
it's 25%
So it
for
is sort of
vehicles.
it is sort of just a hard, fast rule that any non-creature troopers get cover from barricades. But in terms of whether
this
or not,
is a vehicle, but vehicles get cover from 25% coverage.
or
And as you can see,
yeah, is it 25? I thought it was 50, like everything else. It's 50, like
it's
everything
50.
else.
Well then, yeah, still though.
Yeah, you're easily at 50.
Yeah.
So yeah, you will have some heavy cover. Could maybe push a hit through. I could also work on those battle droids there. I think we'll go ahead and try and hit up your droidicas.
Why not?
We'll do it. So the reason I know exactly what's in my order pool. It's core units, so that's why I'm banking on drawing those guys. So we'll go ahead and do that. They just have 4 black dice. Not very exciting. This is just a.
Just need to do 1 wound though.
Yeah, just need to do 1 wound. Let's see. They'll aim and shoot.
Yep.
Oh, gross.
Will you stop it?
2 crits.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even need to I'm not going to reroll.
Roll my dice.
All right, Alex. Good luck.
Why wouldn't you reroll?
Because
it doesn't matter?
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Blew up that Droidica.
Jeez.
Woof.
Okay. Should have gone with them. I
Yeah.
just really didn't think they were gonna.
Clones.
Didn't
and
think your
some
dice were gonna be so
superior
crazy
firepower.
this round. Okay.
Crits, baby.
Yuck. All right. Is disgusting.
Disgusting.
All right. Well, I'll nominate this unit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Obi-Wan has not gone yet.
Obi-Wan has not gone. And this aim token is the clones. The one I didn't
You know,
use.
I'm just gonna aim and shoot at, I don't know, those clones, I guess.
Yeah.
Give me 3 black and
You still got your heavy weapon
3
in there.
white.
3 black, 3 white. Here we go.
Who's attacking?
This is a battle droid.
Thank you.
Oh, looks like you're rolling hot too here.
give me some rerolls.
Yeah, you've. Do you have a surge token?
I do. Let's spend it.
So hang on. So you've got the only things that aren't hits are 2 white dice, and one of them is a surge.
Great. Let's spend that and reroll the other one.
All right. So this is going to be a hit.
Good deal. Good work, droids.
Yeah, actually. And that's another hit.
Ah,
Okay,
all right.
I'm glad. I'm glad I went with these clones.
Yeah, 4 go
so that's, yeah, 4 go through. Come on, boys. You've got some surge tokens.
Mm-hmm.
That might help. Or not. Yeah, surge tokens. Yeah. God. So 2, and I'll spend 1. One guy down.
Hot dice. Actually, that's about average.
Nice. That is actually average. Well, not quite. I guess
Well, at
there's
least,
4 dice and a
at least
surge
the
came
general
out.
Kenobi turn is almost over.
Yes.
Always a miserable time.
He's a pretty good general.
He's real good.
Okay, so that was your droidica or your droids, yes?
Yeah.
Again, I don't have a whole lot left.
Yeah, but you deleted a unit before it could go, so we're
yeah.
actually back in the activation order here.
I'm gonna have these clones go. My last face down order token, obviously, is some clones. They're gonna rally. They have one token on them, so we'll see if I shake that.
Question about surge
don't.
tokens. Can you take surge as an action, or is it only a token that can be given through various
Good
cards?
question.
It can only be given,
Yes.
unlike aim and dodge.
Right. Generally speaking, an aim or dodge is better than a surge. All right. Who are these guys gonna shoot at? I'd shoot at those ones. I don't know how many of those ones I can even see. Yeah. So this squad right here, I
I
can
think
see
the clones need a
one.
suppression token, the ones that got shot at, yeah?
True.
Oh yeah, thanks. Oh here, look, we can use the 3.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
In all its glory.
Yeah, and these guys, I don't know if the camera can see it. These guys did not shake their 1 suppression,
So they'll lose an action.
so they'll lose an action. I would love to keep working on this squad here, but I can see literally only that many. So not as good. I'm not in range of those ones. And again, I only have 1 action, so I can't like move. So I'll shoot those guys. And I think I can see enough of them, but you clearly have heavy cover.
All right,
All right, here we go.
bring it on.
So we're gonna get 3 black, 2 red.
Attacking unit.
This is a clone trooper unit. It's right there. Oh, okay. And here's where somewhere that clone synergy comes into play. I aimed with this unit right here. I didn't need to use it. So they're going to go ahead and spend it as if it was theirs because they're at
Yep.
range 1 of each other.
Very handy.
So I get to reroll these. Not that it did anything.
Okay. I can
So
live with that.
actually
One
only
suppression?
1.
Or just one
It
save?
was 3. It was 3 hits, so 1 save.
All right.
1 guy.
Yeah.
One
It's
guy
to be
died.
expected.
And that's that clone unit.
All right.
Back to you, Al.
Well, I was really hoping that Obi would have to go before Grievous, but man, those Droidicas
Wow.
went down faster than I expected. It's a bit of a misplay on my part.
Volume of fire.
Yep, so you've got jump.
I feel a bit bad.
Let
It
it
would have been
come.
nice to see them get another round in.
Well, you don't feel that bad though, do
I
you?
don't feel that bad. I feel bad for our viewers. I don't feel bad for Alex.
Yeah, let's see here. So you've got some tokens on Obi-Wan.
Yeah, just 2. He's got the. I spent that. Yep. 2 surges.
Okay.
Yeah. What's Grievous gonna do?
Spring down.
Get
lightsabers
revenge. Get
drawn.
revenge
Yeah.
for those droidicas.
Take Obi-Wan's head off with a single
Probably.
blow.
Ideally.
Jeez, whose side are you on?
The robots.
Oh,
I said
okay.
that at the beginning.
Great question.
Love me some robots.
All right.
Robots.
Yep, we're gonna move.
What robots are you hoping that we have in later expansions, Evan?
Over
Oh,
here.
well,
and we're
that
gonna
might be an
scale
unfair
down.
question since I know what's coming.
But there's a lot of cool. I mean, there's a lot of cool ones.
I like all robots.
all robots, all comers.
Here, how about we phrase the question as my favorite robot?
Yeah, let's see. What's your favorite robot?
My favorite type of robots are I like the commando battle droids that are
Ah, yes,
stealth
the-
and have the blades.
The
viper
BX series
blades.
commando droids.
Yeah, man, those
Yeah.
are my jam.
Well, that's a good example of some of the cool stuff from the TV show. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. Clone Wars is good.
All right, we're gonna aim and fire at this unit.
Which unit again?
We're gonna aim before you move. We're gonna move.
Yes. So yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a whole bunch of stuff.
Let's see
So
Grievous's
first we're gonna aim.
cards again.
Yeah, sure.
Because let's
got a lot of fun
hand
stuff.
Me, hand me his pew pew there, his little pistol.
Sure.
Oh yeah, you can keep. Oh, that's all right. Look at this.
So basically, he's gonna aim first.
Oh, I didn't realize. If I'd taken a wound, that would have also turned on your
Hunter, I know that would have been
Ah.
nice, but it didn't happen.
So that was a move.
So I aimed,
Oh right.
and now I move. I'm gonna use scale to go down, and I'm gonna use
Yep,
relentless
because
to.
you're on the edge of the flat part.
Yep, and then I am going to.
So where are you scaling down to?
Oh, maybe I don't even need scale. Maybe I can just move to here.
What do you mean?
I'm here. I'm standing here.
Yeah. Did you get that far with just a move? You should
so-
have been able to.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So no scale. This.
Oh yeah, because that's less than his height.
Yeah, so he could just move over there. So he doesn't need scale.
Now
But-
that would be a difficult terrain for something else to do.
Right, that's right. He
But,
doesn't worry about that.
Scale is basically expert climber, unhindered, and then some.
So let's take a pop shot at those droids.
You're just gonna shoot from up there at me?
Hell yeah.
You're not gonna jump down into melee or anything?
Not yet. Not
I
with
guess you-
Obi-Wan
Well, here's the
ready
problem.
to
If
go.
you went, there's no room for you to land straight down.
I no, there's not, and also I don't want to get hit by Obi-Wan's lightsabers this round, and I
That's
think
true.
I've made it
Although,
pretty challenging
if
for
you'd
you to
been
get
able to
there.
land right there, all the clones would have gone around you. Obi-Wan would have had no room.
Well, that's assuming those clones would survive, which they wouldn't.
Oh, I see. Mr. Pierce
That's just
too.
facts, my friend.
That's fair. All right, so you're
just
taking a pot
facts.
shot at these guys?
Yep.
All right, I won't have any cover from the terrain, but I have.
You have light cover.
light cover because of the suppression. What do you roll over here? Let's see.
It's not bad.
Black, black, white, white. The gun has critical 1
Mm-hmm.
and pierce 1. All right. Okay. I have bad news.
Good God. Well,
Yeah.
use my aim token, please.
Yeah, definitely use that aim token.
Luke, I don't like you rolling my dice.
Well, you get 1.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, sorry. Unfortunate.
2 search tokens in a name. Nobody home.
No.
Okay, so just a suppression
Well,
for
you
you.
kill a guy.
No, I don't. Cover blocks it. It was a horrible roll.
Oh, right.
It was a truly horrible
Oh,
roll.
that was terrible. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Take a suppression.
Yeah, I guess. Usually I'm terrified of that gun.
Well, you're rolling my dice, Luke.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks for the way
As,
the dice
as we
out.
all know, dice perform statistically differently based on who touches them.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well,
that's
Alex
how
and I
games
usually
work.
find.
Let me tell you, it's not going great for my droid, so I got my theories about these dice.
Well, Alex, our games usually go over the course of the game. The dice even back out.
They usually do, so we'll see if I get some love next round.
Yeah.
Well, you got Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
What you
I
got
got
for me?
Obi-Wan. Well, here's a crazy question. Can I fit next to Grievous?
Maybe.
Evan, I'm gonna have to come over and
Yep,
stand
no,
by you
that's
here.
all right.
I'm
That's
guessing
fine.
difficult terrain's going to make it pretty tough for you to get where you want to go, but we'll see what happens.
Jump, baby.
No, I know.
Which
It's action 1.
As
Oh,
you're-
can you stand next to me? I really doubt it. Where I've got myself
so a
positioned.
jump gets me up there.
Uh-huh. Oh, can you stand behind me?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I think I can.
Okay.
Here, I want you to take a look.
I trust you. Bring
Okay.
it on.
I'll just.
It's pretty dramatic.
Yeah,
duel.
even if I'm trying to be, generous. I'm not
Sure.
extending this too far, and I've got a pretty good. I definitely can get over you. The question is if I can fit there.
Works for me.
So this is
Obi-Wan
jump.
just flips over Grievous,
And lands behind.
lands behind him on top of this spire.
The question is, can he actually?
Can
land
you
it?
actually balance?
Here. Yay! We gotta get him fighting.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
Hello there.
Hello there, indeed. Does he? Oh, yes, chart. All right, I'll aim before I do that, so I have the aim token, like normal.
Well, that's at least 2 moves, my friend.
That's 1 move to get up there.
Really?
Yeah, because from where I was.
No way.
Speed 2.
From here?
Yeah, from right there.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's what I was measuring.
Good lord.
I know.
I thought I was all cunning and out of your
Wily. He's a wily guy.
Your line of sight. I guess I should have stopped here.
Yeah, back a little,
And that
up
would've
there.
been-
Yeah.
A little bit different. Okay.
Everyone is very confused because Grievous had the high ground, and so they're like, "How did this happen?"
Well,
Obi-Wan says, "No,
Obi-Wan
not
hasn't.
today."
Obi-Wan hasn't won yet.
Well, here's the thing, though. Grievous is a pretty beefy boy.
He's a beefy
so
boy. This is gonna be an interesting fight.
We'll see if this was even the right idea.
We'll
Usually,
see.
just opening.
Well, you get the first strike,
Yeah.
and my shot did absolutely nothing.
I get the first strike, but generally softening up Grievous with range attacks is ideal.
It's gonna be an interesting duel.
It's a 2-point health differential.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see
We
how
will
this
we
goes.
will
This first
see.
strike matters, I think.
That
Otherwise.
does.
Oh, and I'm going to pop Force Guidance, of course. So I have a
Sure.
I have an aim token. So I aimed and then did the move, which is going to trigger the jump move, which is going to trigger charge.
Why not?
I need 1 more surge token. We'll just say I have it.
Why not?
So Obi-Wan gets double rainbow for his attack.
A full double rainbow all the way.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good.
Okay.
He doesn't surge, but he has critical. So
Okay.
that's okay. So I'm going to spend the aim token to reroll a white and a black. All right, that's pretty good.
Critical 1, 2.
Critical 2. Critical 2, impact 2, pierce 2. Pretty easy to remember.
So how many crits are we looking at?
We are actually looking at 4 crits.
What the heck? All right. Well, I'm gonna Guardian 1, I guess.
Yeah.
Since your dice are outrageous.
Is that critical?
So please roll me a Guardian roll for my droid or for my battle droids.
Yes, sir.
Surprising.
Yep, so they lose 1.
And then I guess 4 for Grievous. At least he's got a couple surge tokens.
Now, Grievous has Impervious, doesn't he?
He does.
And I have Pierce 2, so you're actually going to roll 6.
Yes.
You don't have a dodge, so you
I do
can't
not.
use block, the
Unfortunately.
non-Jedi version of deflect. However, don't you have 2? You have 2 surge tokens, yes?
I do.
All right, cool. Which are actually going to come in handy.
I'll use one of them.
Yeah, so that's going to be like that.
So
I'm going to pierce 2 of those.
So I'm gonna take 2 wounds.
Go take 2 wounds.
All right.
All right, there we go. Now we're even. 6 and 6 in terms of health.
Yeah. Okay.
Obi-Wan getting in that first strike.
Yuck. Well, that's the end of the round.
That is the end of the round.
Clear suppression, clear surge tokens, clear order tokens.
These guys lose 1. These guys lose 1. Thank you, Ryan.
All right.
I've got a whole mess of surge tokens over here now. Let me know if you need any. You chose that card pretty quick.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So with fire support, just to clarify, the parent unit determines cover as well.
Yes,
Correct?
cover and how many minis can be killed. I'm pretty sure I know what Alex played here.
It's not a real mystery.
I think it's pretty obvious what I need to play. Yeah.
All right. So we're done with these. I'm gonna take. I got my card ready here. I'm gonna grab Alex's card. We'll do yours first, Alex.
All right.
Trained in your Jedi arts.
I can't do good.
Got that. This is the whirlwind attack.
Yep.
So General Grievous gains.
Spinning up those lightsabers.
Yeah, get that lightsaber motor revving. General Grievous gains disengage. Which no one knows what it does yet. We'll come back to that in a second. 1 dodge token and 1 dodge token. So give that boy a dodge token. At the end of his activation, he may perform an attack against each enemy unit at range 1 using the following weapon, which has pretty much the same profile as his lightsabers.
It's freaking sweet.
And he performs it against everything. It's melee and range 1, so pretty good distance there. It doesn't have pierce, but it has suppressive. It has versatile, which we said earlier means that even while he's engaged, he can use the ranged range band. And then disengage. You want to tell him what disengage does?
Disengage is real neat. It means I can leave combat with a normal move.
Yeah.
So I'm not locked in. I can skitter away. Minus an arm, maybe. We'll see how Obi-Wan's
Yeah,
attack
we'll
goes. But the important thing is, I got my wheel bike parked somewhere. It's all
you
good.
can just. Well, but you know about the wheel bike. This is his MO. He's just all of a sudden on the ceiling now.
Yep, that's the plan.
All right, and then we got. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Seems appropriate. Obi-Wan Kenobi gains Nimble.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
that's
what that does.
Very annoying.
At the start of the activation phase, Obi-Wan gains 1 aim, 1 dodge, 1 standby, or 1 surge token for each enemy unit at range 1 to 2.
I believe that's going to be pretty good for you, although this is not as nasty as it sometimes is.
No, he can jump in there with a lot more guys sometimes. Now, what I'm not sure about is if these guys are, and they are. So that's going to be 3 units for him.
Pretty good, though.
Yeah. So order tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to roll off.
Yeah, we do.
So what?
It's important.
So let's see. You were. So I was blue,
Yep.
and then you are. Yeah. So this would be me rolling. I'll be blocks.
Okay.
It's a block. The dice just love me nowadays.
It's because they don't know. It's because they don't know me.
Yeah.
They've not felt the touch of my hand. They don't
I'm
understand.
sorry, Alex. We'll trade next time.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
I knew that was. I was like, oh my goodness, it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up.
Next game, I'm rolling these dice.
Yep. All right, here we go. So Obi-Wan gets his.
Grievous gets his.
Grievous gets his. Nothing. So this is going to be Obi-Wan's ability. The card ability is going to be at the beginning of the activation phase. So, if it affected anything else, like if you were doing orders differently, you had a different pip card with multiple orders, I could sort of see.
At least you don't have tenacity.
What I want. Yeah, tenacity is not turned on. So nimble is great.
It is great.
So I definitely want a dodge token. I get to pick 3 things. So I definitely want a dodge token.
Solid.
There are no dodges over here. May I please have a dodge?
Of course. There you are,
Okay.
sir.
1 dodge, and then because I'm going to go first, I don't think that the standby is going to do me any good. Although sometimes that's a really great option.
Sometimes it's amazing.
When you lose the roll off, choosing that standby token is great.
Yep.
So 1 dodge, and I think an aim for the reroll, and then I think I don't think he really needs the surge tokens when I can just take another dodge token. So I think we're going to do that because this is for each he chooses these, so the choices can be the same. So we'll take another dodge token if I may.
Just dodge city. All right.
Thank you, sir.
So
Dodge,
an aim
dodge.
and 2 dodge.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Seems good. Okay. And then Obi-Wan's going to go ahead and go.
All right.
I'm going to give you the chop.
Give me the chop.
You
You know what? I do get a surge token because of aggressive tactics.
aggressive
Just for
tactics.
Grievous, but there it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, and that's another good reason for me to not take the surges because I can use force guidance.
True.
Although if this guy's in range, I may not even give any to myself. Yeah, he is. So I'm going to pick this unit and this unit
To guide.
to guide. I'm going to guide them on the way.
Very good.
So they're going to get those.
Alrighty.
And I would consider taking more dodge tokens because I can use, even though I have nimble and I'm always going to keep 1.
You can share.
I can. Well, no, he can't share, but Sursa.
He can guardian.
He can use them with
Yep.
guarding. But I am
And on the
definitely,
defense.
I think, too far away to guardian,
Yeah.
unless I can see that squad.
I pulled you away
Evan,
from your
do you want to
your
tell
boys.
me if you can see any of these guys just from Obi-Wan's head? Any of these guys down here?
I can see Grievous's cape. And
Okay, sounds good.
the entirety of Obi-Wan's field
All right,
of
that
vision.
works. That works. All right, so no, I can't see those guys. No sense in taking any other.
Remember, you get a +6 for backstab on this roll.
Oh man. So I will take another.
Plus 66.
You just did a cartwheel over my
Yeah,
head.
basically. This
Landed
is the
behind
prequels.
me.
This is the prequels, man.
It's pretty
Yeah.
similar to what he did against Maul in episode 1.
Yeah,
exactly.
actually. Yeah. If he doesn't have the high ground, he gets it.
Yeah.
So I'm
Master of the
gonna take
high ground.
another aim token then.
All right.
Here we go.
Double
So,
double aim for you.
Double aim.
Did you have, wait, so you're getting 4 tokens?
Yeah. Well, so 3, 'cause 3 enemies.
Yes.
So
and then
first,
you're gonna aim.
Yeah, my
Right,
first
got it,
action is just, I'm just gonna aim,
Yep.
and then I'm just gonna chop you.
All right, chop.
'Cause I don't have disengage. I can't like jump away or anything.
No.
Oh, actually, I forgot to use hope.
Hope it up.
We'll inspire one
Well,
of
that's
these guys.
annoying. Don't give your
card.
men hope.
Well,
There's no hope.
They saw that move
The
and they're
Grievous
like,
is coming.
oh man.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I gotta say, your clones are pulling off some hijinks.
It was
this game.
inspiring.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's yeah. The dice apparently like me a lot today. All right, here we go. Good thing I've got some aims.
Yeah.
We got the 2 reds in there and a black, so that's pretty good. So that's half hits. So spending 1 aim token, pretty good. Spending the other aim token, nothing on that one.
All right, you got 5.
Yes, I got 5 for
I'm
it.
gonna cancel 1, triggering block.
Yes, so take that away. I spent both of these aims. Okay. So that's 4 to you then.
Yep.
And I've got Pierce 2. So again, your Impervious will kick in, and you will roll 6.
Yes.
6 against 4 with Pierce 2 in the pool. Okay.
But my surges apply.
Yes, your surges do apply, so that's going to be a block. With the extra dice, the Pierce still subtracts, so
Take 3 more wounds.
you take 3 more wounds.
Not great.
No.
Cutting off all my parts. Chopper. All
Well,
right.
he can just glue those back on.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
Cool. That is Obi-Wan.
The Grievous.
Grievous.
Time for some fun. All right.
Yeah, this is going to be bad for my clones.
It's not gonna be good. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Grievous
all right.
likes, as much as he prides himself on Jedi Hunter, he sure likes chopping up clones a lot more.
He does. Okay. So I think I can move to here and then scale down to here and get into base contact. I'm just gonna do a little.
Yeah,
Just
I'd
gonna
be fine with
Skitter,
that.
skitter.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna want to be here. So.
Oh gosh!
Good. So we'll leave Obi-Wan, the king of this roost.
Yeah.
I am gonna.
So that was
take-
using disengage.
Yep.
You performed a move, and then after that move, you performed a clamor.
Correct.
And if that was any sort of difficult terrain, you're fine because also scale.
True. All right, I'm gonna take a name token
Yep.
before I move.
Oh, sure. Now, you moved into melee, so I got to put my guys around here.
True.
And it looks like that, yeah, that would be the point you'd come down on. And I don't think you have range 1 to this boy.
Oh, not yet.
No, but you do have to come straight down the terrain. So if you move this way a little bit, I think now you have, yeah.
Okay, great. That's what I want.
That's not what I want. Oh, no, and then he's falling over.
So I have a name token, surge token, and we begin.
Yeah.
Begin.
So you're actually already in base contact with 2 of them.
Yes.
So we're gonna move my unit leader here. This would be a nice little cradle for Grievous so he doesn't fall over, because he's right on. He's sort of balancing a little bit on this terrain lip here, so that he could be close enough to. All right, get him in there. There we go.
All right.
I gotta make sure their guns aren't pointing right at Grievous, otherwise there's not room. All right.
All right. So let me lay it on the line for you.
Yeah, you're gonna chop these boys up, aren't you?
Well, I'm gonna chop those boys. I'm gonna shoot those boys.
Oh.
So let's do
using
the-
That,
let's do
here,
the,
Let's get him in here.
Yeah, let's do the pistol first.
So here, you can take those back.
See if I can actually hit this time. Now that I have the low ground.
Yep. Yeah, actually, it turns out that's what matters. Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's do that first.
all right.
I'm splitting my pools. 1 pair of trophy lightsabers into those boys, pistol into those boys.
All right. So yeah, and to clarify, you have Arsenal 2.
Indeed.
Each of these is a weapon, and then your gun is a weapon. So 2 out of the 3. What is your gun? Yep, this is your gun. So you're doing the gun first, yeah?
Roll better this time, Luke. Come on.
Okay, I will. You
Take
aimed,
pity.
right?
Take pity on me.
You
I
aimed.
did. I did. Didn't help me last time.
1 hit. Something's wrong with your gun, buddy.
Well, you're enough cover, so I'm just gonna take it, I guess.
You want to reroll those 2?
Gosh,
You
I
have
don't
so
know.
you have you remember you have critical on your You're gone. You don't have surge conversion on
I
your
know.
lightsabers.
Yeah.
And your lightsabers are red, black, black.
Reroll.
All right.
Yep. That's better.
See, there you go.
That's much better.
All right, so that's 3. So I just straight up got to roll for 3. I have no cover.
You do have a surge token.
Why did I inspire that token off? That was a mistake. I would have had light cover.
I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow. Well, you only have 1 surge token, thankfully.
That's okay. I'll spend theirs.
Clones!
Yeah, that's
Very
definitely
nice.
in range. So
All right, so I'll drop
I mean,
1.
the surge tokens are use them or lose them, so I'll spend it. It converts these, but you still pierce 1.
Yes. So 1 clone gets
So
dropped.
instead of losing 3, I lose 1. I'm okay. Well, that's my heavy weapon. I don't want to lose him.
All right, great. Let's throw some lightsabers at the guys he's
So
engaged
I
with.
spent both of these.
Yes, which is good for me. Force guidance, though, very helpful. That's 2.
These are his, right? Oh yeah, you spent that.
Yeah, that's 2 alive clones that wouldn't be. He
a
still
minute.
has 1 surge token.
Whose were these?
That's Grievous's.
Because he also has an aim token over here.
Oh.
You aimed once, right?
I aimed once. Yeah, that's all I could do.
Okay, but you do have a
Obi-Wan
surge.
has
Those
2
are
dodge.
Obi-Wans, yeah.
I think this was Obi-Wan's aim.
Oh, that I didn't spend?
And I spent, yes. And I
Probably.
spent
Yeah, and you spent that one.
that.
So you still have a
No,
surge.
you spent
token.
both of your aims. You rerolled a white die. I didn't do anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so you have 1 surge token.
Yes. So now we're going to hit you with some sweet, sweet lightsaber action.
All right, so we got red, black, black, white. Getting these clone boys. Oh, that's 3.
Neat.
These guys should have suppression.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. So you'll have pierce 1 on this. So I'm going to roll against those 3. So that I don't have anything left I can use to convert that. Pierce is going to get rid of that, so I'll lose 2 clones.
Which leaves 1 in combat, 2 in combat.
2 in combat.
Sweet. Well,
I
that was
wanna
fun,
keep
but I
that.
got way more lightsabers than that.
Yeah.
That's only like a fraction of my available lightsabers.
Here's where having this guy out here has really helped me a lot.
now
but it's also
going to
going to hurt.
you a little. So yeah, let's resolve an
Yeah,
attack
so-
against Obi-Wan and those 2 clones.
Yeah, so here comes blender mode.
Blender mode
Hitting pulse on
engaged.
that blender. Who do you want to hit first?
Let's hit the guys who've been taking smacks.
All right, Max. Here we go. No pierce on this.
No pierce.
Ooh. You want to spend that surge token?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
crit.
let's spend that surge.
All right, we'll spend that surge. So that puts you at 3 against my clones. Again, no pierce. Come on, red dice. Oh my
Will you cut it
goodness.
out? All right, suppressive.
only blocks.
All right, same deal against the ones he's engaged with.
Okay, these are
In fact, I'm going to trade.
I thought you were doing the engaged ones first, but that's
No.
fine. Okay, so now it's those boys. That's 3 again.
All right.
Come
Get some
on,
armor
reds.
saves, Luke. Come on.
I lose 1. Still engaged.
Your dice are outrageous!
Yeah.
And then Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, that hits Obi-Wan.
Sure does.
Can you see Obi-Wan?
Yes.
I don't know,
I can
close.
see your
Can
little
Obi-Wan
head.
see him?
Yep.
Then yeah. Okay. I don't know how he gets the lightsaber up that high. He throws
it
it.
on the
He's
way
got a lot
down.
of extra
Yeah.
ones. He's got a lot
He's
of
got
extra
so
ones.
many lightsabers.
Yeah, he just tosses that one. So 1 more against
Yeah, it is
Obi-Wan.
technically a ranged attack, so
Yeah, yep. Range, melee or range 1. Here we go.
bring it.
All right. This is against Obi-Wan. 2.
All right, you want to spend that dodge token?
Yeah, I have nimble.
Yeah, true.
I'll spend the
Gross.
dodge. Do I spend the second dodge?
I don't know.
Or just roll for 1? He has a pretty good save. I don't mind rolling 1, but
You'll get 1 back.
yeah, because I have 2. Might as well. I know I'm going to get shot at by some battle droids, but might as well. We'll spend it. So, right, because you rolled 2 against me. I'm just going to spend both. So I don't roll anything, but I only get 1 token back from
Oh,
nimble.
and this is suppressive, so weirdly they will get a suppression token.
Yes, it is a suppressive
Even though
melee
it is a
attack.
melee attack.
And Obi-Wan gets 2 suppression
He
tokens.
does. And you didn't roll any dice because why?
So you rolled 2 hits,
Yeah, so you
and
spent
I
2
spent
dodge.
both
Yeah, that
dodges.
makes sense.
He has nimble, so he keeps 1 of those dodges.
He's a squirrely guy.
No.
All right. Well, you rolled way more saves than I was hoping for, but still
I don't
a pretty
know.
exciting,
I kind of hope that.
pretty exciting turn.
Yeah, part of me was going to be okay with that unit in melee dying,
because then I could just open
Mostly,
up on Grievous.
mostly I'm annoyed about those guys still being around. They took one
Yeah.
casualty from all that.
That's my DC
That's
15
that's
squad.
that's 2 shots at them with the pistol.
Yeah.
A hit with the lightsaber spin. They've lost 1 clone trooper. So your MVPs, my friend.
Red dice, man. Well, here's the thing. I spent so much
spent a lot of
money on a
search
single
tokens.
clone unit.
You did.
Well, and that's where having the more expensive units, you sort of have this extra return on them a little bit because of the clone sharing.
Oh yeah.
They're not as susceptible as
It's
a normal
strong.
stormtrooper.
It is strong.
Okay, so
Do your worst.
yeah, so that was Obi-Wan. So we're both down to just rest of our tokens are in our order pools.
That's true, unusually.
Which
That's kind of the cool thing
means-
when the
well-
heroes go into hero mode, their
Yeah.
army has to fend for itself.
Yep. It means for me, I'm
No
not going
fire
to do any
support?
fire support. It means for you that just AI attack is going to kick in on all your guys. There's a lot of just standing and shooting.
Yeah.
But it's all right. You're in range.
As we're getting into the rest of the army,
Yeah.
I should say that we are running a little bit short on time, so probably
Okay.
we'll call it after this round.
Sure, that makes sense.
After we wrap it up.
That's fine.
Works for me.
Yeah. How are we doing on time? How long have we been playing?
We've been going for about 2 hours.
All right. All right. This is typical.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think that
Done some chatting.
we'll show
Yeah, we're doing a lot of
we'll show
chatting.
the last
Yeah, this
command
is
card
this
so
is
we can
Legion
see.
beer and pretzel style. You know?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's, actually, if we could just get into maybe the top of the next round, we could play maybe another set of command cards.
Oh,
sure.
sure.
I mean, we could just show them.
Well, it's not as fun. We'll play maybe 1 activation out of the next round, something like that. We'll see. We'll see.
How about we just show the command
All right.
cards?
All right.
So
Fair enough.
let's. I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Here's a core unit. It's not very exciting, but I think I might just go with this guy right here. He's gonna roll to rally. Hey, look at that!
Hey, how
look
about
at that!
How about
So he gets 2 actions. He could just punch Grievous and then. Oh no, he needs both to disengage. That's right. So yeah,
If he wants to disengage.
He
yes.
does. He definitely wants the other guys to be able to shoot at Grievous.
That makes sense.
So he's just going to 1 speed. Do you want to hand me the 1 speeder there? I'm pretty sure I can just move
Yeah,
to.
sure. Oh, the 1 speed, sorry.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you, sir. No problem. We'll hide over there. Touch on the KP spot. That's his activation. Back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, these boys have to shoot you again.
they do.
So they will. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 white dice,
Yeesh.
a red, and 2 black.
All right.
Actually, I have to draw, but it's going to be I got news for you. It's going to be a core unit.
Surprise, surprise. Yes.
Surprising no one.
All right.
So yeah, let's do that.
What do you got for me?
I'm going to tap my rocket launcher, so it's red, black, black.
And then how many guys can help contribute to the?
Looks like
I think
4.
I think
4
there
white
was.
dice.
Was there? I thought there was only one who couldn't see last time.
Right, so you've killed a guardian one,
Oh, that's right.
so I've got 4 left.
Right. So 4 of them. Okay.
4 white, 2 black, and a red.
Got it. No aim. Here we go. Not bad. Do you have a surge?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you did just get 1 crit through.
Okay.
But you roll enough dice, you get those crits.
Yeah. Let's see you maybe fail a save with this unit.
Hey,
how about-
finally. All right. This guy dies.
And perhaps more importantly,
go.
there's a suppression token.
Yeah, up to 4 now. Not so hot.
Under pressure.
They have another action.
Yeah. Do they want to refresh? Do they want to move?
I think they're just gonna move. They're gonna move. Yep, they're gonna move. So had this game continued, I would have been trying to force my way onto these key positions. And a
that's
good
a
way
nice
to
spot right
a
behind
good
the
way to
barricade.
do that, yep, is to get up here, because then I'm within striking distance of this position next round.
Which I'm only down to 1 guy standing there.
Right, exactly.
Hopefully.
So I lost a lot more power than you did, so I'm really gonna have to focus on objectives if I'm gonna pull this off.
Well, I actually.
You're
started,
down. So I've been
Despite all the saves,
focusing
I have
on your.
fewer,
Oh yeah.
I have fewer
on your
guys.
on your core units.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a pile of dead clones. So we're
Yeah,
making
it's
progress.
true.
Slow, painful progress.
Yeah.
To you.
All right, back to my order pool. We'll draw. Hey, it's my Bark Speeder.
Hey, how about that?
What is he gonna do?
Great question.
So that's a full squad of battle droids up there. That's the one that we've worked on a little bit, and
Yes.
that one's already gone.
Yes, and they've lost a couple.
So I think what I want to do is I'm going to come around to this other side here. This is what speeders make you do.
Very true.
So we're gonna. I think pretty simply. I can just go this way, and I'll be out of here in just a second. Do you want to move that one guy right there?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
displace.
I'm gonna crush him.
Crush! Throw suppression on him.
Yeah. And since yeah, you get to place him. Okay, and I'm lined up for a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
I think.
Heavy cover for me, probably?
Yeah, you will actually still get
'Cause of
heavy
the
cover.
displacement.
Yeah.
If you could move out of the way now that
Yeah.
you've...
All right.
And throw me a suppression token, will you?
Yes. So here's your one suppression.
Cool.
We'll take a shot at those guys. I'll aim and shoot. Let's get this guy in here. So we got that rainbow. Black, black, white. Now I could move again to try and get you in arc without
Without the cover.
the cover, but I'm not sure
Might
I
not be in a good
necessarily.
position for future turns.
I'm not sure I necessarily could. So we'll just go ahead. Aiming instead, basically. Yeah, look at that. I'll take that. I'll spend the aim token. Well, the aim token got me nothing.
Alright.
2 for cover, 3.
3? Alright.
So 3 on the battle
3
droids.
miserable dice.
Yep.
3 dead.
two surges and a
Neat.
blank. Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. I still have a unit leader.
That's
one
true.
more one more suppression,
Still alive.
please. It's official. I'm rolling the dice next time.
Do you have a? I'm out of suppression over here.
Yeah, we've laid it on, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's fine. It won't matter.
Does anyone
Yeah.
have 3?
It's
Alright.
fine.
Shoot at those boys because of my AI.
Well, here you're shooting at them, so they're gonna have 3. So.
True.
I mean, assuming you roll a hit. I don't know. We'll
Yeah,
see.
so that's just going to be the 7 white, 3 black.
7 white, 3 black, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Oh, black. I guess you probably want those. Well, there's some crits for you.
Neat.
Not much on the white dice. No surge, no aim, nothing.
No, just
Okay.
unfortunately.
So the 2 crits get through.
Yep.
Come on, clones. That's a dead clone.
That's a dead clone.
Down to just a unit. It's 2 squads now, just down to a unit leader and a heavy weapon.
Yep.
And my other squad's literally just the unit leader.
Dodge, I guess.
Okay. To me.
Actually, I'll move just to simulate what I would be doing were this game to play out.
Sure, yeah.
I would get closer to the point.
Oh, just coming on out, huh?
Still maintaining cover. So that's going to put me in striking distance.
Yeah, oh, here's the 1 for cohesion.
Yeah. And basically, I'm going to be able to maintain heavy cover, but also get within
If the
range.
barricade falls over and crushes them, do they die?
So that's that.
Yep.
Alright, drawing. It is a core unit. Do I have my unit with 3 suppression go or my unit with 4 suppression?
Great question. Now, here's the thing. Had you not taken out those droidicas, they would be pumping out 2 suppression
absolutely.
around, and that would really start to possibly crack through your courage.
So here's the thing. These guys are actually out of range of
I
Obi-Wan.
know. Had I been able to put another one on, they might have been.
So
might have been able to
I
panic them.
think I should probably have them go while they can.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to roll 3 for my rally check.
Mm-hmm.
This is this unit here going. 3 for my rally check. Oh, there. Good. All right. We'll remove 2. It's a spicy rally roll.
Nice.
They're no longer panicking. Suppressed, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I suppose I could have made him run had I gotten a little lower.
Possibly. They can see this guy.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to try and just finish off that unit.
Makes a lot of sense.
Still got that Z6. So 6 white and the 1 black in there.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have heavy cover.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just roll 2 crits. How about that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So yeah, just for your battle droid. He blocked 1.
Wow.
But I don't know.
All right. Well, is that it pretty much, or you got 1 unit left?
I've got 1 left. What do you got?
Nothing.
Oh, because I
Yeah,
finished
that's
it
my
on.
second lost unit.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm gonna draw. Obviously, it's those guys. They're in range of Obi-Wan.
Had that unit panicked, I might have a crack at this, but
Yeah,
they didn't.
absolutely.
So
Holy cow! I'll remove 3 suppression. You gotta roll for the next game here, Alex.
yeah, we've established that.
So. Oh yeah, Grievous. I'm gonna. Oh, I could have had this guy shoot at Grievous. What was I doing?
Finishing off a scoring unit.
I guess. I mean, that's a juicy target
It
there,
is a
though,
juicy
with the
target.
Z6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to take a shot at him while I can. So red, 1 black. 1. I
Alright.
guess roll 1 die for
Yeah.
Grievous. Any fancy tech over there?
Nope.
You're all out of tokens? I'll do 1 wound to him.
All right, he's at 6 out of 8.
Yeah, you can give him a 3 actually. You got a 3 over there?
Got a 3.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I should have
that's.
attacked with that Z6.
I think that's that. Given 3 more turns, I think this one would have been yours.
I think so.
You got a
yeah.
fresh. You got a fresh Obi-Wan.
I had a great a supporting fire turn.
Yeah, you did.
Obi-Wan, wily little jump move right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
I was
behind
sneaking in
Grievous.
right behind there.
And my suppression tactics did not pay off at all because you rolled some.
No,
some-
those
you're
clone
cool-
troopers,
they're cool
they're in it to
customers.
win it. They're in
Yeah.
it to win it.
Good game, man.
Yeah,
was a
thank
fun
you.
one.
Yeah, it was great.
So let's show the command cards. that
Yeah,
haven't been
all
sent
right,
yet.
fine. We'll spoil the other command cards.
Here's my last one. It wouldn't have mattered at all. 'Cause
Did
I
the
haven't been
chat
able
ask
to-
nicely?
I haven't been able to defeat a
yes.
single unit.
Nicely debatable, but yes, they're asking.
Okay. There you go.
You guys
All
want
right.
to talk a little bit about those cards?
Yeah. So yeah, is that on the camera, Ryan? Yep. Sweet. So yeah, we've got crush them.
Crush them.
Which yeah, you're right.
I
can
didn't
be
do
very
any.
good.
I didn't crush you.
You didn't crush me so much. It can be late game. That can be crazy though.
Yeah,
I mean,
had I had a little bit better luck against your defense saves, I
Yeah.
might have had a dead unit or two.
Well, that's the right defense saves. You know, you
Sometimes
got
they
that
just come
50-50.
through strong.
They come on
Yeah.
hot, and I definitely had a lot of ways with those surge tokens. A couple times spent them on defense.
Oh, you played it really smart. You have pretty much mastered the Obi-Wan defensive army.
I've played the clones quite a bit.
They are tough. Like there's not a lot of minis, but man, they are hard to remove.
It's true.
So
It's
they
true.
really do feel like that super elite faction, which is
Yeah.
fun. And I feel like I'm giving orders to morons and hoping they pull
the real-
something off, which is
yeah.
perfect, which is honestly perfect.
The real tragedy was losing the droidicas because
Well,
they
that was a
can
misplay
really
on my
lay
part.
the hurt down.
That was a misplay on my part. That was a very clever move on your part, and that was some hot dice.
That was
for
some
you.
hot dice. There was
Yeah.
a big dice pool, but yes, there was some hot dice.
Yep, and then I went on tilt a little bit and didn't activate the droidicas because I lost a shot with them.
Right. Yeah.
But,
So yeah, and actually, so it's interesting that we have it's sort of a parody here a little bit. Yes, we'll talk about Obi-Wan's card in a second, but here's his 3-pip again. So you get this sort of like, Obi-Wan has this sort of early game where you're all clumped up. You
So
give
good.
yourself a lot of surge tokens based on friendly units. And then Grievous has this sort of late game, you know, when units are destroyed, it's surge tokens based on, you know, enemy units that are off the board. So
It's
there's
kind of
some-
a win more
some
card, but
parity
usually
there.
you're able to chip down a couple of units.
Well,
at
I mean,
least.
generally speaking, you want to eliminate units. So, you know, it definitely already plays into what you're already trying to do. And so, yeah, we'll talk about Obi-Wan's 2-pip, knowledge
that's a
and defense.
really fun one.
I was really tempted to play it as well. Because also, it's a range thing. You know, you're setting up Guardian. So, like, I was moving Obi-Wan over here to also have that sort of option of protecting my clones if I was worried that those squads were going down too quickly. So yeah, we can read it. Obi-Wan gains 1 dodge token for each friendly trooper unit at range 1. That's a lot. Can be a lot of tokens. And then he can use Guardian during a melee attack. Similar to here, I'll pull out Grievous's 2-pip because again, these are sort of mirrors of each other in a lot of ways. So Obi-Wan can use Guardian, you know, to protect other units around him, whereas Grievous gives Guardian to those units to protect him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But sadly not droidicas, as I learned the hard way.
Sorry, not Jardicos. Yeah, and then just the being able to Guardian in melee is just a nice little. It makes it more flexible. That doesn't come up too often, but
it gives you that option there. So yeah, there's their command cards.
Yeah, they're a
It's
lot of
spicy
fun.
stuff.
They are a very fun match. I think
Yeah.
their playstyles and their sort of faction identities lend themselves to some really fun games.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's again one of the things I think we're the proudest of, really, that came out so well with these new factions. Just how different they feel, how unique they feel, and like without sort of just copying and pasting Rebels and Imperials, they're different from those as well. Yeah.
Well, let's show off some of the miniatures. I think people
Absolutely.
are wanting to see the droidicas.
Yeah,
all the
they are
droidica
nice.
and the standy one. Yeah, let's show them both. They just look so good.
They do.
Ryan, our hand model here, showing off the minis for you guys. Yeah, these turned out really well. Our
They're a lot
sculpting
of
team
fun.
did an amazing job on these.
All of these new minis look so good. I'm so excited
So
for
good,
them.
so good. Yeah, that sort of bronze, like I don't know what you would call that, like burnt
metallic,
metal almost.
yeah, that burnished kinda.
Yeah, that the droidicas have is pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah, the extra rolled up one, that's an interesting story. That just started as like, well, like the speeders and the ATRT, we should give some sort of alternate sculpt options in the core set. We're like, well, how about a rolled up one? And then
You're like,
we're
well,
like,
people are
well,
gonna want to have rolled up ones. For
yeah, and
real,
then
though.
we're like, well, this is a mechanic. Maybe we should, and then that evolved into, all right, you know what? Why not? Let's just give everybody rolled up droids.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
A little bit more cost on our end, but I think it's really a fun modeling opportunity.
Yeah,
it's such a
absolutely.
key part of their identity.
Oh yeah.
And like the way they function. Yeah.
All right.
What else do people want to see?
Let's see. I think they've seen Obi-Wan and Grievous for sure. We can throw some battle droids under there.
Yeah, show off that rocket launcher battle droid.
Show,
he's
the,
cool.
show the commander as well. People were asking how you know which one is the commander.
He's the one with binoculars.
There he is. If you want to be accurate to the canon, you can paint his little head.
Yep.
Yeah,
skull head
that-
to be
that
yellow.
yellow
Is the
marking.
series
Yes.
commander droids. Also, his if you know, it's been around there. So he doesn't have the regular backpack that the normal ones do. He just has antennas. That's a little.
So a couple
distinguish him that
little
way.
details.
Yeah, and also, do you want to, Alex? Do you have one of the carbine battle droids handy?
Yeah, one of the
With
heavies.
yeah. So,
Yeah, these guys are for 18 points. That's a really
Yeah, so this
good
is
buy.
if you look closely, you can see it has a bit bigger gun there without a stock. That is the let's see. Do I have the card? Or do you have the card? I have it over here, which is the E5C
Yes.
blaster carbine. And to help you distinguish that, he still has the regular E5 on his backpack there. You can see, so that'll help. Also, more than welcome to paint him with a different color scheme, maybe
Yeah.
like the red sort of security droid look.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Derek, do we have any of the sprues around anywhere that people could see for these minis?
Yes.
Yeah. In the box, actually?
Yeah. There you go.
Pop
Hey,
it
look,
out.
we have a box behind us.
Yeah, some people asking about those as well.
Yeah, so that's the other exciting thing, having these on frames. And that was really just a lot of that was a necessity with
Yeah.
battle droids.
Here's Grievous.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
there you
show
go.
that off. What else do we
This is something you always wanted for this game, isn't it, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't quite have the technological capabilities out of the gate, and we were trying to make sure that the initial core set was really accessible. Which I will say the PVC plastic fits together really easily. It's very quick to build.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But when we got to the Clone Wars era, when we got to the Separatist army, you need to go to frames essentially to these hard plastic parts,
Yeah.
or you just don't get the realism, you don't get the fidelity. They
Yeah.
wouldn't look right. So in order to get this crisp detail on the B1 battle droids, the droidicas, Grievous, we had to basically develop a whole new process and
It is a new
invest
process.
in new tools,
Not
and sculpting
just
programs, and-
expertise. Yep, software.
It was
the
crazy.
The factory, yeah.
But now that we've done that, I think the consensus is the extra crispness of detail, all the advantages that come from the hard plastic is something we want to see across the line.
Yeah,
so
so
we're going to be
more
moving
and more-
towards that in
Yeah.
all future waves. Essentially.
Yeah, and we did. So the PVC, that's the softer plastic. I mean, credit to our sculpting department, Derek in particular, really like pushing that as a medium as far as we can to get detail out of it. You know, you look at like some of the stuff coming coming up soon here, like the Tauntauns.
Oh, yeah, they look great.
The Shore Troopers look amazing. And even the clones in the core set 2 are going to be that soft plastic, but they really are
They look great.
crisp. And part of that is just the sort of hero scale of Legion. You know, proportion-wise, our characters are just a little beefier. You know, and so most of the parts are thicker, and that works well with that softer plastic. But as soon as it starts getting thin, that's where you start to get warping. And that was going to happen with the battle droids, absolutely, if we didn't go with the hard plastic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you guys have anything that you want to say to all the fans watching before we sign off?
I don't know. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, totally. I'm
I-
just hyped for Clone Wars.
Yeah, I'm
and I hope
hyped
that you
too.
guys are too.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget, we do have some awesome creatures coming
Oh, yeah.
out. Tauntauns and Dewbacks
Yeah.
are really gonna shake up the meta.
Plenty to get excited
Shore
for if
Troopers,
you are
Yep,
a
yep.
Rebel
And all of
Imperial
those,
player.
all of those are coming out before the clone set or the core set drops.
Yep. Yep.
So those original factions are still getting some love.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll just say too, something I've been thinking about. You know, that this core set, this is like the tip of an iceberg.
Oh yeah.
Like just
We've got so much
just
lined
yet
up.
this year. Like, oh my goodness! Like we got a lot of stuff coming out. So,
Yeah,
so hang in there.
2019 is big. 2020 is going to be even bigger.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
So look forward to
the
that.
end of 2019 is going to have a lot. It'll be great. So
Yeah, very
look forward to
exciting.
that.
So we are just about done here. Thank you everyone so much for watching this. As we were saying, we're going to be streaming the in-flight report, so that'll be kind of the
Oh,
next
yeah,
big
yeah.
chance to hear some more Legion news. There'll be some announcements on the website before then, but obviously at the in-flight report, there'll be a lot of Legion stuff.
What's the date for that?
July 31st.
There you go.
7 p.m. Eastern time. So it's on our Twitch and YouTube channels. You can watch it right here. Come back and join us this Thursday if you're a fan of Arkham Horror, the card game. We're going to be doing some deck building with the new Dream Eaters
Oh,
box.
Alex and I are both huge fans of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
that
such
game
a
is
good
amazing.
Tons of fun.
It's
Yeah.
Tons of
so
fun.
good.
Yes, Matt Newman does an amazing job with that.
Yeah. So Thursday at 1 p.m. for that. In fact, new content every Tuesday and Thursday. Though July we only have a couple streams. It's kind of a season break in some ways. But in any case, don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified and subscribe wherever you watch. Thank you to Carolina Game Tables for our awesome new table.
Yeah, this
not
was
this table.
very fun to
this
play
table.
on.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Links in the description. And we'll see you guys next time.